Okay, we should be live now.
That will be so awesome.
Just double check.
Still says waiting for micro to me, but that might be streaming also. Maper. One can only hope, I guess.
In any case, welcome everyone. I'm Vicro and I would like to welcome you to Rouille's 1v1 Improvisatio Tournament. And yes, this is Improvisatio without the N at the end. That's not a typo.
Oh look, the stream is up. That's awesome.
It is, yeah. Apologies for the slight delay. We've been running into technical difficulties, but hopefully it's going to be stable.
Yes, that will be awesome.
The match has already started, and we have some violence already going on between Bruce Pixar and Downstander, who also happens to be one of the streamers.
Today, yes. We see a matchup of Shokanau, I believe, versus Seep. I am unsure why the choice of Shokanau was made.
There's definitely a member of the class.
Well, yes, but there's now a missing structure, and I think that is GG now. That was a devastating muscle.
Yeah, I also don't see any way to recover from that, especially that Downshadow doesn't have any.
Yes, that's 2 mines gone, so the eco advantage is gone now too, and another disconnection.
Man seems to be banking on those two bosses.
I don't think those are gonna do anything. And that's almost a collapse, wow. We should see yeah, those bouncers are not gonna do anything. There's metal in every strut in the core. Yes. Nice manual gunners, but I don't think that's gonna gonna turn the tides.
Gonna slightly prolong your fight.
Probably. I really do not understand the Shokanau pick. That seems like an not overly ingenious choice. For those who don't know, Shokanau's active is basically upgrading tier 2 weapons, 20s to cannons, laser beams to fire beams, and well, disabling turbines, whereas the passives are the barrel. I assume the plan was to get a barrel on the bottom expansion, but even that, it's not like balls, so too far away.
I guess you could somehow. Oh yeah, that just when you say that, it really makes a barrel. Only for it
yes,
to
but I
die
don't
to
think
splash damage, I assume.
No, AP Sniper will get it if he gets that. Or that. Yes.
Honestly,
that was way too late of a barrel.
I would say Shokanau would be one commander that will take the longest time to describe, considering how many random perks she has in her passive ability kit.
Yes, that's true. There's a lot of random abilities assigned to him.
While Downstander doesn't have any weapons that will be affected by Shokanau's active ability, he still can spam it to disable the turbines here. And hopefully
that is all he can do.
Slightly slow down the assault. But I don't think that's going to bail him out of it.
No, definitely not. This is... We even are now at an eco disadvantage with a fire beam. This is not looking very good. Do we have anyone in the audience, by the way?
I guess.
How do you see the amount of viewers? Who is? We have... I don't know, like I don't see it. On Twitch you usually see it.
Doesn't
but...
matter, people can still watch the VOD.
That is true, yes. People will watch the VOD of this awesome commentary.
So, what are
by the way,
about the map?
Yeah, I was gonna say, we should mention the map, which was really awesome. It's like a
I really like it. It's not really that far ranged. I mean, you could say that it's both close range and far range map, considering how spread over it is with those expansions in the front. I imagine that would be really cool if someone went wrong.
That could be the case. Oh, the flag dies. That's tragic. Flag and gunner are dead. No map control for Baumi. This is not looking good. Yeah, but the map design I really love. It's like a really nice broken wing setup Peel has got here. No wonder it's the first starting map. I would flex with this one too.
And also,
Well,
of course,
most
he had to manage to stick a logo of his...
Yes. Yes. Rightfully so. Rightfully so, I would say. Why are we not using the APs?
With the addition of the fire beam, I don't think there's anything that's going to rescue Marshland in this matchup.
No. Most definitely not. Bruce Pixar doesn't seem to have the APM for the AP sniper down at the bottom to simply kill that sniper, but maybe it doesn't have angle. Oh, we even have a plasma at the top added.
Yeah, I
so
really just noticed it as well.
shifting to T2. Not overly good looking situation here.
Just to
for
do the
Baumstein.
final blow.
Yes, I believe that is the intention. Still starting to get tier 2 tech. Starting to... Oh, that's...
I don't think that tier 2 tech is going to survive for long.
It's not long for the... Oh, and the ping tech is gone. This is a sell-off moment for most cases. It's a tournament, so we play on, but... we shall not reach the 30-minute mark on this one, I believe. For those who haven't noticed, we do have a time limit of 30 minutes in this game, or in these games, to limit the amount of lost viewer attention. But okay, hello Spill Pine in the chat, wonderful to see you always. Thanks for the contributions. Yeah, I should have the chat up from time to time. But... and Biker is on the cleanup crew, wonderful.
Yeah, let's keep the chat thing. Might not be the biggest stream, but still, I would prefer it to be presentable.
Yes. Well, I mean, there's not much to commentate here, except for death on one side and not death for the other side. I don't even see a way to kill Bruce Pixar here. Like, he has 4 struts of metal in front of his core, enough stability tech to last for a decade. And Baumstein, meanwhile, does not even have the storage for a plasma laser. 3 turbines, 5 mines, 4 of them upgraded. Good answer. That would be interesting, yes, that's true. That is one way you could
be able to fire those mortars to do any appreciable damage, anything, aside from killing the energy shields.
Well, I mean, on the metal storage above the snipers would be critical, and then the top could collapse, but that's... I mean, that's a far shot. That's expecting we get upgraded mortars in the next 2 nukes, probably. So, 5 beams down, good snipe, but...
Right now, Bruce has so many
probably not.
He's going to take off any second now, like a helicopter.
Yes.
I doubt we will. Some of them to offset Baumstein's active ability. It's not the worst of decisions.
Oh, okay, and we collapse.
It's a blunder.
I guess that's a way to lose. That's a way to lose. I mean, we still have a fire plasma combo, so... should be manageable.
Yeah, it's just a minor setback.
What did even happen? I wasn't paying attention for 1 second.
We also have double nuke ready.
Oh, he just sold mine, yeah. Okay, yeah, he just sold a struct for some reason. Oh! No sniper though. No sniper though. but now we do have sniper. And the thing of cool, that's a double nuke and that's GG. Okay. The first match goes to Bruce Pixel, deservedly so. I don't think we need to look at anything particular in the replay here. Maybe the collapse, but... I mean, yeah, the collapse was just funny because he made it into background racing. So...
Actually, what happened there?
Yeah, he sold the metal and turned it into background racing, and that was not enough structural integrity. And it fell off. Actually, could have, in some worlds, pulled him down, but... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the double nuke into collapse. And it seems we fortunately immediately go into the next game without much downtime. We got a suggestion, by the way, that the game is very loud and you're very silent, Vicro. Oh, so you should maybe...
I actually turned myself up already in the settings so that I see that's still enough. It's still
maybe they don't hear me as well. I don't know which one they're not hearing.
I guess it's just a problem with me because I'm on a separate audio channel on Discord.
Yeah, potentially, yes. Okay, let's ready up Micro in the lobby. Download the maps. Another shattered look. Very cool from the first glance. Very good looking.
Okay, you are too
The base design looks similar to Battlegrounds.
Oh, hi.
Yes, Dranistian. He is the local pro, we could say. Okay, I don't know if it's just hate from Nivolos and the rest, or if I'm actually too loud, I can't tell. There's just insane. Okay, maybe ask for a non-troll feedback. Always nice to have familiar faces in the chat, that's for sure.
Okay, I've adjusted the audio settings. Hopefully it's going to be a bit better. And what is up with Salzburg?
We will. Huh?
Why does Salzburg has 2.1 thousand milliseconds of ping?
He's on.
I would not know.
He's on vacation on Mars.
Yes, probably.
Like
Okay, they do say I am a little too loud, so maybe you could turn me down in Discord or something.
Or maybe you could just speak quieter.
I don't. I think the first one is the easier option. To be honest.
Map looks quite mid-range. Maybe we will see rockets from I Am Myself.
Oh, I would love that.
With that commander.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sniper for harassment. I respect that.
I don't respect that at all.
So, for those of you who don't know, the gimmick of this tournament is that all of the maps are custom made by our host Pile, and they will only be disclosed to the contestants right before the match. So they have to walk into an unknown territory with no preparation whatsoever, and basically have to make up the strategy on the fly during the game. Hence why it's called an Improvisatio Tournament. Whereby I have no idea why it's missing N at the end. But I did confirm that this is deliberate.
I guess to be a little quirky and fancy. Potentially.
And we are joined here today by my fellow tournament streamer ENTRAX, and also Dranistian, who happens to be one of the competitors in the tournament. So when it's his turn, he will be leaving us briefly. But for now, we're going to hear his impressions and professional opinion about the games.
We can see Armory and Tablet Center from I am myself. I suspect
that does look
rockets.
like rockets.
It would appear to be the strategy, yes. Which is always nice. Armadillo? Maybe mortars? Maybe heavy eco. I don't think heavy eco. I would suspect mortars. Also not selling gunners for some reason.
He might be going for a cheese. That looks like it's going to be AP miniguns.
That could be the case, yes. We do have Armadillo here. Armadillo as Armadillo. We like the comedic timing. Okay.
He plays Tablet Center first. So most likely AP minigunners will be in play.
Very interesting. But look at that.
Seems like
I myself seems to be.
He's not going for the rockets. And honestly, as much as I would like to see rockets, that is the best decision in this matchup, because he would have a hard time fighting with rockets against Armadillo. The Armadillo is probably the best commander, at least one of the best commanders to counter rockets. But we will see an EMP, at least from what I can see.
Yes, harassment EMP. And I was gonna say the AP minigunners will probably not be very effective due to them. Due to I myself already having defended his core.
Yeah, I suppose he figured it out. He predicted the AP miniguns. It's not really that difficult, to be honest, if you're paying attention, because you just need to watch out for the 2 waves of upgrades. It can be hard.
You can still use these minigunners to clear turbines and mines.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes, of course. Will probably have value, but I suspect the EMP to have more value.
That is a painful hit.
Disabling everything.
I mean, it's not really that painful. The only thing that's affected is the reactor and the boss. That, on the other hand, disabled one of the miniguns as well. I mean, upgrade. Nice air shot.
Nice.
Right, Armadillo did take some countermeasures against that EMP.
And opening up the AP minigunners as well. With the buzzsaw. Still, I don't think that will kill or deal core damage.
Quite nice placement for that munitions plant for Team 2.
Yes, that is it's gonna be tanking technology. Technology armor.
He could place that tech behind gunners.
Yeah, that's what I would have expected at least. But I guess we're exotic today. Maybe he feared it crashing into the mortars, yes, well.
Interesting choice. This is going to synergize quite well with the AP minigunners. Not as good as rockets would. Okay, we are going to see the attempt. Not even close.
Yes, no, it would have maybe done something if the busters were aimed better. But...
And now I myself has completely defended against that trick.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. The active does let you penetrate one further. And the turbines and mines are still basically entirely undefended.
I
would love to see
wrong, but I
shield.
don't think the active affects AP minigunners, only the AP sniper.
Oh, any
Yeah.
sniper. Oh, okay, that is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I'm not going to
yes,
penetrate
yes.
further with the active.
Okay. And we also saw a door snipe, so.
And there we go. That is.
No gunners?
That's how Armordillo makes defending against tier 1 more difficult. Punching
Yes. Now we see
myself
the defense for Armordillo.
I myself needs to build a full-size boxes to tank those mortars until he gets his NTR running.
Yes.
There's gonna be a flak in the
We do
Woodstone
see a
as well.
flag.
Armordillo is also going to add a new rocket. Although I
yes, I didn't
do
even see.
suspect that it's not going to live for long, because this is a straight shot from a plasma laser. I mean,
With active.
Armordillo has his entire height of his base is full of like one huge target for the plasma laser. It doesn't matter where I myself decides to fire, he's going to do serious damage.
Yes. He does defend against the one shot now with the sniper, but still active will be devastating. To say the least.
Let's see where I myself decides to fire the active. What does he decide to annihilate?
My bet will be the swarm launcher and mine.
That's what I would do.
Because it might also kill the mortars with the wood spam at the background pressing that would die.
There we go.
Without
Attack-
active.
He attacked the silo.
No,
And yeah, that is a blunder.
no
He
active.
didn't use
That's
the active.
interesting. I think so too, yeah. I think so too.
That would have definitely destroyed the silo if he used the active.
Easily. And now we do see a shield which will be up before the reload. Still no active pop, it looks like. Yes. That is interesting. It is very interesting.
Alright, let's see what that does.
Nothing. Yeah,
whatsoever.
we held the flak and that's good. That was a good play. Holding the
I
flak.
am myself is firmly in the lead at this point.
Yes.
Even though
I
Armordillo
would say
is getting a 20mm cannon, I don't think that's going to change much.
Still no active. I do not understand. I would have killed the sniper. Also,
that
stability
blinking
issues.
strat looks very dangerous.
Yes, stability issues. I believe we have a following in there. I can't tell. I think he wouldn't be adding if there weren't a follow, so we'll just hope, I guess. Still no active. The upgrade center would have been gone.
Perhaps in all the excitement of getting attacked by tier 1 weapons and having to defend, you forgot about the active. Which is understandable.
Most
happens to me
likely,
as well.
yes.
Oh, he's repairing the flag. The worst moment.
Yes. We do get more gunners now, and we should be safe against. I mean, one reason he could have been saving active is because he wanted to kill with firebeam plasma.
Oh, that's huge.
But even okay, that's tragic. But even now he didn't use it, and he would have easily gotten it back. So it must just be forgetfulness.
He's selling the mortars.
Oh yeah, I guess he just has to switch to full-on tier 2. Or swarms. And we finally see the active. Finally.
That tickled the reactor.
It did, so
Armadillo
in
is
80
now
minutes...
at 87% reactor.
Yes. I assume we're going for the snipe on the plasma now. Given that we have added 2 lasers, 2 snipers. Yes, he will now defend it with a plasma and it will get sniped by the snipers, I assume. And we missed both shots. Unfortunately.
An excellent counter.
Yes. It was well thought of by Armadillo to bait the plasma and then snipe it, but he did not hit those shots.
Okay, but at this point I would say Armadillo is pretty much royally screwed, but because I am myself is now going to, any moment now he's going to be equipped with 3 fire beams and a plasma laser, which is, with Warthog, is going to be deadly, assuming he remembers to use the active ability.
Which is not a guarantee. So, or which is not guaranteed.
I think Team 2 still has chance. If he hits the nuke above the factory, then maybe I myself will collapse.
1 5-beam down. Turbine block.
Well, that's a tall ask, considering how much anti-air I myself has.
Plus 5 beams and basically plasma beams, so.
I can see.
Oh, I myself is smart enough to hold the flag and guarantee the kill on the
Yeah, I
nuke.
was going to say.
Adding a second plasma, by the way.
Was that strut in front of the flag always there?
Yes, it was there from the beginning too.
That is
guarantee the...
that is a tiny angle.
Yes,
Oh my
it's
God.
very well done. I like the trench.
I think he's going
Another
to kill.
5-beam down.
Okay.
Very well played. I don't understand why we're not counter sniping. As I myself. We do have a dot sniper. And there we go, just as I said.
Smart choice from Team 1 would be to commit to rockets. He has way more plasma lasers than he needs.
Yeah, at this point, transitioning into a finisher weapon would not be a bad idea. There's no way Armadillo is going to defend against rockets supported by double fire beam and what is it now? 3 plasma lasers any second now.
Where's the third? Am I blind? Oh yeah, at the bottom there. And that's
That's
a
it.
GG. Good kill. Good shot. Good fight. Unfortunately for Armadillo, the Armadillo gimmick did not work out in the early game.
I am myself takes the point.
Indeed. You could maybe pull up the bracket.
That's what I did.
Wonderful, yes.
So it looks like I myself is going to face off against Bruce in the second round. That's already decided.
Yes. And Dranistian will presumably be fighting the next round. So we shall get back to him, or he shall get back to us soon. Or Taichu and Wind are playing. Yes, Taichu and Wind are going to play.
All right, another map coming up. Let's have a look.
Will it be another shattered design or no?
All right, this is interesting. As in, the visual design is intriguing.
Yes, once again shattered. This is very similar to a map we had last time. Or last tournament, if anybody still remembers that one.
Am I still looking at the same map? Because these bases are identical.
No, that's the old one. That's base 3. It was not yet changed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you have to, if you go back. Yes, you have to look at the one in the. Just look at your downloaded maps. And it's very similar to another one we had last year. And I guess reusing good content is never a shame.
Indeed. I need for that wait for them to actually select it before I can show it.
Yes. I don't know, you can go to your downloaded maps.
Yeah.
Improvisation.
I know I can do
play.
it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the preview in the map menu cannot be in full screen, so
That is true. Yes.
I wonder how much time did it take for Pile to prepare all those maps, because that is a huge undertaking. How many maps?
I think he mentioned it somewhere in his channel. It was quite on a channel in his I guess in his channel. He did 3 to 4 hours per day. I don't know the time frame that he mentioned. I'm looking for it. Can't find it right now, so
I vaguely recall from the trailer that this tournament has 30 maps. Am I right?
well, look at the bracket and you would tell how many maps we need.
Well, quite a few. By the way, it looks like next round is going to be Wind versus Taichu.
Yes.
I haven't seen Wind play in a while in any community tournaments, but the last time I've seen him, he was a monster to play against. Extremely accurate with the lasers and build orders airtight.
Yes, he is known for that.
So it's
And
bound to be interesting.
not only famously, but also infamously, as there is some conspiracy going around.
Let's not go into that.
Yes, which we should not address since there is
I'm not gonna open that kind of worms on stream.
no good proof for either side, so we'll just accept him as a good player. and leave it as that. Somebody in the chat said something in Polish, which maybe a Polish person
Yes,
should be
that's
skeptical.
that's Castinho.
Yes, I don't know what he
Basically
said. so-
saying hi to us.
Oh, wonderful. Hello.
And sending us his regards.
Very kind of him.
Okay, the map has been selected, so now I can show it to everyone. Without the graphical fidelity. But still. I mean, I need to go into the fourth selection preview, because that's the only way to show it on full screen right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I see what you mean. With reusing the content from previous tournaments.
Yes.
At least from the base design.
Yeah, the base is very similar. The map itself not.
Obviously, there's not going to be any mortars on this one, at least not in a classic sense. Perhaps someone is going to be insane enough to try portal mortars, but I don't expect it to be neither wind nor taichu.
Are you sure that's foreground? That might be background, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure. I can't tell.
I did not take that possibility into the account, but that does look like foreground to me.
It might be. We will see in the momentarily in game.
It actually might be backgrounds.
I would assume because all the last maps did have background decorations, I would call them. So maybe we will break the pattern. We'll see.
Looks like we're ready to start.
Wonderful.
3, 2, 1.
Not a very linear countdown, I would say. And it looks like background to me. Yes, that is background.
Yep.
Most likely. at least.
Taichu kicked off the round by destroying a turbine, and Wind did the same.
Yes. I assumed I thought that was background too. Interesting.
Alright, everyone. On the left-hand side, we have Wind playing Hurricane, which is which is bad news for him because he's playing against Taichu, who happens to have Spook, and Spook is a pretty good counter to Hurricane. Basically,
Why?
Because Spook can steal the energy, and Hurricane very much wants the energy to take advantage
Yes.
of that double reload speed buff. from the active ability.
Yes, very true.
Looks like there is no building zone between those islands.
I mean, no builds though, right? Yeah, that does look like foreground. I mean, they've already managed to self-destruct their windmills, both of them. So yeah.
Oh, never mind, I was wrong.
Wind has just finished his workshop, whereas Taicho is still in progress. And Wind is going for a factory. Not surprising. He's really good with lasers. Although that is going to only exacerbate all the issues he's going to have from having to play against Spook.
Very true.
It's already hard enough to sustain a plasma laser with Hurricane's active ability, running with any sort of consistency. But if you throw Spook on top of that, you're going to have to like have half of your base devoted to windmills, essentially. Oh,
Which might be what...
There's also another expansion here.
Yes. So I assume we get 7 mines. I mean 6 at least. The 7th might just be a swarm spot, I'm not sure.
That looks like 6 mines.
I mean, there is the front expansion still, that also... But it doesn't have any minerals. Yes,
yeah.
No minerals, you're right. So, only 6 mines and 1 swarm. Or 2 swarms if you build them at the bottom.
So what do you guys think about the map? The design and the visual fidelity?
Once again, very similar, in my opinion, to the last 2. So, I guess we have a theme of peel crystals and... Oh, nice basso.
That is gonna be painful.
Could have had more value though. Could have had more value at the bottom, I would say.
He did destroy several foundation nodes, so that is... Actually, no, these...
And disconnected the nodes, yeah, and the mines. But, I mean, bottom could have disconnected the core, I'm not sure. That could have maybe made the core tumble. And... No.
Huge value.
Yeah, that's insane value. But still, I think if you were to hit the magical shot above the metal store, that could have better value even.
And Taicho is bringing another boss up. But Win, being fed up with this, is bringing a sniper to the duel. Is he gonna use it before it dies? Oh.
Yeah, pause. I thought he might have disconnected. Or something.
Hey, that's interesting.
He wasn't shooting with the sniper even though he had 3 clear shots.
But
so.
perhaps that's why. In case there's still any issues with the audio levels, please mention that on the chat, guys. So I'll try to fix it if it's not good yet. I have been running into some technical difficulties today, so a lot of my settings are a bit ad hoc, so not everything might be configured correctly.
We are still not sniping for some reason, and we just heard an inside voice that Peel did confirm all the structure is solid here.
Okay.
Was just mentioned, so no mortars.
Okay, thanks, Castillo. I'm going to try to turn it up. That should be better now.
Wind being in a very bad spot. No map control. 2 less mines.
Yeah, he still didn't connect to his mines at the top.
Yes, we do have a plasma building, but the eco disadvantage is just immense.
And it's going to be even worse once Taichu starts spamming Spook ability.
Yes. That will
I
not
remember
be pleasant.
I remember someone experienced mentioning on Discord, I think it was Tar, that right, like out of the box, Spook's active ability, when fired as much as possible, gives you more value than Overdrive's active ability if you are running on unupgraded mines.
Well,
That was before the nerf. After the overdrive nerf and before spook nerf.
I see.
plasma's ready.
Yeah, and Taichu still doesn't have any weapons aside from those boosters.
Yes, I don't see any plasma value though, without the buzzsaws. With the buzzsaws, that's a kill. Without, I don't see much.
Wind
happening.
is just now adding a fire beam below his plasma laser.
Yes. Buzzsawable,
You should-
so maybe.
You
Maybe
should
we
start
get-
using that plasma to kill those buzzsaws.
At least to get some value.
Could have been much worse.
Does Taichu placed any laser?
No, he has no
Can you
weapons
zoom
yet.
in?
He has no heavy
I
weapons
haven't yet to place anything. No. We get full shields. Much more eco.
Yeah, I think that was a panic decision. I think Taichu overestimated how many weapons Wind has.
Well, we would have gotten a kill. 2 buzzsaws and a plasma would have killed at the top here.
Wind just returns the favor for the harassment at the start of the game by doing the exact same thing to Taichu.
With much less effect, I would say, now. But yes.
And Taichu is activating attacks for his opponent.
So we almost saw the plasma die from Taichu. It was very close.
One was so lost. Another one expired. Taichu just keeps spamming the boosters over and over. I think it's way past
Well,
the
they can
point
still be
where
blind.
you could get value from this attack. And Wind is basically doing the same thing.
Yes, 2 very similarly thinking people. Yeah.
Great minds think alike, you could say. Right, attempt was made. I'm not sure if it was if he was aiming for that plasma laser or tried to disconnect the base. Oh, that may be deadly. Out of energy.
Yes.
Taichu
Very
made good use
unfortunate.
of the ability, cutting off the energy supply at just at the right moment.
Yes, that was well played.
At this point, Wind needs way more, well, wind. Specifically wind collectors, should I say.
Yes.
Because just with 5 wind turbines, he's not going to achieve much in this matchup. another method.
We could see
to-
dead mines now. We could see dead mines.
Oh yeah, disconnected the shield. Doesn't look like it's
No.
going to capitalize on that. Taichu had placed
Weapon
a fire
advantage.
in a dangerous spot. Oh, that was close to a headshot.
Yes. Weapon advantage has also been equalized now. I would say.
Actually, no, that wasn't even close to headshotting the plasma laser, I believe. Something that to point out is that in one of the recent updates, plasma laser had received a nerf in form of making its explosion vastly more violent. It now deals explosion damage comparable to a cannon. So, a plasma laser located right under the reactor, like Wind just did, is a very risky spot. If that thing dies, it might, I'm not sure, but it might actually one-shot the reactor.
I wouldn't say
think
one
it
shot.
doesn't, but it will be low, very low.
Yes.
Painful
We might
shot.
see the door snipe soon and get to see it firsthand, but. Oh,
Yeah,
both
there's
mines
definitely
are.
going to be a door snipe. You just finished off the mine-based sniper.
Yes. Very, very costly.
Now that's emotional damage.
And monetary damage. And structural damage.
42 scientists had recently added another column to his force variables spreadsheet, which is called emotional damage, literally.
Yes.
And for those of you who don't know, it basically specifies how much damage in metal a sniper does to an object.
And we see another set of mines gone. No
that's
door
pretty cool.
snipe, fortunately.
Looking ever worse for Taichu.
Yeah, it's impressive. If I was going to say who's going to win this one right at the beginning, I would have put my money on Wind. Sorry, on Taichu, sorry. Given the matchup advantage, but Wind is firmly in the lead at this point.
Very firmly, yes.
Well, to be fair, Taichu has spent a mountain of money on spamming most of the things, so that's like a bargain.
Oh, not opening the doors. Very smart.
Yeah, one thing about the fire with plasma combo is that it tends to horribly telegraph your attacks. So it all. Sometimes it is worthwhile to stagger your plasma shot, or even just not fire it at all. Like skip a follow-up on one of the cycles, because if you make yourself predictable, that's a dandy way to lose your plasma laser to a door snipe.
Oh, we're going
Team
rocket.
1, yes, Team 1 is adding rockets, which is absolutely the best choice in that scenario. You
This
just
is
need
going to be deadly.
anything that gives you raw DPS.
That is 3 EMPs. And somehow Taichu is only just now reacting to us, even though he has that information by virtue of playing Spook.
We do have a second plasma, which I just now noticed at the
Okay,
bottom from
never mind. I
Taichu.
don't think this is for damage, this is for defeating shields.
And going for the kill. Wow. Impressive.
Threaded the needle. I just thought it's going to miss it, but nope.
I guess we can once again say wind aim. Truly a great shot. Yes.
Amazing precision. win scores victory.
Deservedly, even despite the early game harassment.
Am I correct that we're going to see Hype versus Clawales next round? Because we already
Yes,
have Hype
Hype
in
has
the
already
lobby.
joined the game, and Klaanus will probably soon follow. Given that they also both were pinned, pinged, I assume that to be the case, yes.
Clawales is another extremely powerful player. I think he won the last ranked season. Am I correct? Or was it the previous one?
I wouldn't know. I
The
don't keep up with.
last ranked season, top one was Ryabzik.
Oh, okay, yeah. Seems I have dementia again. Yeah, the previous... Wait, no, that was season 33. That I'm looking at right now? But never mind.
We will see after he joins the lobby. We can check his badges.
Yes. Oh, this is another reuse. Oh, very, very, very similar. Once again to an older map, and once again sticking to the shattered theme.
Indeed. Looks like this is going to be another medium-ranged map.
Yes. Vicro, we do have a 3-minute delay missing, which is required. So we or you should set that up, please.
Let me have a look.
Yes, we just got pinged by. Although I doubt that any of the players would need to stream. We should still, though, set it up, as it appears to be required. In 3 minutes. Yes, please proceed. Huh?
Can you zoom in?
Yes. I guess like in the entire or one specific part of the map.
You can have 2 bases in one view, but don't zoom out completely.
Okay. I guess the 480p isn't doing you too well.
That's
tell us
quite
when we're live
nice
again.
map for mortars.
Hype. Interesting. With
Alright,
with
hopefully,
overdrive.
hopefully the delay is going to work now. I don't see the stream
would be
online yet,
wonderful,
but we'll see.
Yes.
Spook
Well, so we
versus
can
Overdrive.
start talking again, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we do see, like I said, Clawless versus Hype with Spook and Overdrive.
Two very defensive commanders.
Yes. I would assume that Overdrive has the general advantage here. As just
Yeah,
more defensive. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get some good shots. Starting with Upgrade Center. I guess to counter Overdrive. From Clawless here. Another 6 mine map. Pretty good looking. And sure.
Not sure about you, but to me, those protrusions on which the bases are resting, it looks like hands, like with a
Yes.
with an index finger protruding forwards, and a thumb next to the top mines.
Yes, that's very true. I like it.
And Pile crystal on this map is located next to the rest of these supposed hands.
Supposed hands.
Hype is upgrading his windmills, and only just now started to upgrade his mines.
that's not bad for overdrive because of the upgrade speed.
Yeah, but I feel like Clawless has a slightly more optimized build order.
Maper. In the entire or one specific part of the map.
You can
Munitions
have 2
plant.
bases in one
Already done.
view, but
Factory still building. What is that?
cannons
I only just
versus
realized that I didn't
plasmas.
have I wasn't showing the game. So apologies for that, everyone.
What is that? EMP, interesting. Versus a rocket. No, what's that? Yeah, it's a cannon.
In my defense, not even in curses is immune to that kind of mistake.
Yes, don't worry about it.
I mean, I do worry about it. It's a professional stream.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, so Clawless is going to engage in some EMP harassment. Hype has 2 snipers. I assume he's going to be upgrading them to APs. No?
No, I think that's just to stop the EMP and gain some map control. 5-beam plasma combo is sitting. versus one cannon. Second cannon, right as we speak.
Overdrive with cannons versus Spook with lasers. I think that match favors Overdrive. You will have way more eco.
The Spook does have nice door sniping potential, however.
Yes.
And the EMP is getting some okay value, I would say.
Is that machine gun vulnerable?
No.
I think it might not be. It might be trenched enough. Oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind. Hype has hole in his defense.
What?
There is hole in Hype's defense. You can see background instead of foreground.
Yeah, I think he
Yes.
forgot to convert it back to foreground.
And Spook will see that soon enough.
Overdrive has already active ability.
I think Hype now just realized the simple truth that you should never trust a single machine gun when against EMP.
Indeed.
Crowales can go for the kill after first active, and now he gets it. Yeah, now he sees.
He sees the
And
opening
now he,
and decides to exploit it.
second one misses too. And third one, no energy.
Out of energy. He needs more storage. He only has 7,000. That's
Yes,
not
that is
nearly
right.
enough for 2 fire beams and a plasma laser.
Yes, you would need 9,000 for that. With non-moonshine at least. And the EMP still gets value. Oh, never mind. But still gets through. And we still, by the way, have the weakness from Hype. Was yet to be fixed.
There is indeed a weakness, but I don't think the plasma laser has an angle on this.
Maybe
Well,
not.
he just realized that it is a weakness. Yeah,
And still no energy. We have not added any batteries so far. Very critical
Even-
mistake, I would say.
even if Clawales nails this shot perfectly, the angle on the plasma laser is not going to reach the reactor.
Probably not, yes. And we now place a shield. I don't
So much for
understand
that.
why we're not EMPing the shield and then killing the mines. That would be an angle I see. For sure.
So right now, Hype is
And there we
taking the
go.
lead, gradually snowballing by off the back of Overdrive's active ability.
Yes.
But he doesn't use it though.
Now it does.
He just heard me say that and he started using it.
Unfortunate overshot. Killing 2 mines and an EMP. 2 upgraded mines, I think.
Huge value from those cannons hitting those big doors on fire beams.
Yes.
Yeah,
He just needs to
so
keep
many big
shooting
doors.
there to starve Crowales.
Why are we opening the
that's what they
second
fired.
flag? Oh my
okay.
goodness.
Stability issues.
And a very unfortunate ending, I would say.
A little bit anticlimactic.
He
I think
did
hitting
not
the-
do the furlong.
Yes, that's true. He did not do the full on. Very unfortunate. That's what Spook is good for. Seeing weaknesses and exploiting.
Yeah, he had like a 3 long and a bunch of 2 longs on top of the frontmost foundation node. So yeah, it was just waiting for a collapse.
It's my turn, so see you soon in like
Alright.
Yes,
10
best of
minutes.
luck.
Best of luck, mate. Clawales takes the victory.
Indeed, he does.
Let's see what the next map is going to be like.
I assume a shattered design with crystals in it.
You're not wrong.
Yes, I appear to be right again.
Something tells me that Pile really likes the theme of shattered crystals.
A guess, but probably an educated one, yes.
Bases seem to be similar to what we've seen before. Something resembling a stalactites mixed with desert ruins. Except right here, we seem to be having an expansion placed really far towards the front and on top. It's going to be hard to reach, in my opinion.
Maybe buzzsaw value again.
Absolutely, there's
I
going
would
to
love
be
to see.
there's going to be
scat-
buzzsaws all the time, in my opinion.
Yes, I would love to see scattershot 20s with buttersaw.
That would be great.
I think that could be a good strategy.
Oh, you know what? Knowing Dranistian, I'm like 90% sure he's going to pick scattershot here.
And leaving open the option for rockets.
Yeah,
As
because
scattershot.
yes, for those of you who don't know, the most update gave a buff to scattershot, because now during the active ability, his rocket launchers fire an additional rocket, so 3 rockets per launcher.
Yes, which can be devastating.
Flat 50%
Although-
increasing damage.
Exactly, but also energy cost stays linearly increased, so...
Just a heads up that tomorrow is going to be round 2 of the tournament, and if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be around the same time as round 1 today.
Would make sense.
That's about correct. So, for those of you who like this live stream, please do not miss it. We'll be here again, and hopefully the next time is not going to be as chaotic as today. I'll try to organize the next one without any technical difficulties.
You learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, XP gained, how Dranistian would put it.
He would.
We're only waiting for Hopser to ready up.
And we might start very soon.
I did once consider learning mapmaking in this game, but the editor, I feel like the map editor is so archaic that it's just painful to operate.
I've made a few maps and it's not that bad actually.
I think so.
We don't see Scattershot, we see Warthog, so rockets I hope. Against Armadillo.
Will be interesting.
So I was off in my prediction. Dranistian is not playing Scattershot after all.
We are very disappointed in him collectively.
No, don't be disappointed yet, because Scattershot means he's probably going to do rockets.
That is true. Warthog is, I think, his favorite rocket commander, due to the insane increase in splash damage.
Indeed. And in general, Dranistian is a player who prefers very aggressive plays.
Good to know that the crystal is not solid. Might have been difficult to play otherwise.
Yeah, kinda. You would have to basically build the weapons all the way on the bottom.
Have you noticed the second expansion, by the way?
The second expansion.
At the top, even further.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's hard to spot. So
That is,
we have
hard to spot,
We have missiles.
and probably even harder to hold. What did you want to say?
Saying it's a missile spot. And yes, you are correct
Yes.
that this would be very difficult to hold.
Yes. We see pink tech from both.
Yeah, so no boost cells, strangely.
Yes. Upgrade center, upgrade center. I'm hoping for a rocket mirror match. That could be very, very interesting.
And for Armadillo, the upgrade center doesn't say much, because for Armadillo being a defensive, heavy eco commander, it's always a good idea to have an upgrade center. But in Dranistian's case, it is like 99% chance that this is going to be rockets.
Yes, I believe so too.
And it kind of puts Dranistian in a difficult situation, because there's no better commander that Hopser could have picked to play against rockets.
The AP sniper and stuff will be nasty.
AP snipers, reduced repair bill, increased repair speed, fast doors.
We see harassment EMP from Hopser. A player I love against rockets.
That is going to put a wrench in Dranistian's plans.
Although Dranistian's EMP will finish first. Although the sniper does not.
I don't think he's going to be able to fire it though.
Yes, me
He's not going
neither.
to be uncovering it just yet.
And rockets as well.
Alright,
From
so
Hopser.
again, I was wrong. Hopser is also going rockets.
Although actually those are flak, so
Ah, okay, never mind.
Will be interesting to see. I would love an AP sniper as well from Dranistian here. Oh, very nice sniper.
So double flak against rockets is unsurprising. This is especially with armor below. Okay, he's turning them into shotguns actually.
Also quite interesting.
What are you
AP
doing?
sniper dies to AP sniper. Yes.
Officer might want to attack the mines using those shotguns.
That would be quite devastating, yes. As he does. Missing them though.
A little bit too unfocused.
Yes. And Dranistian is in a bad spot, I would say.
The doors are stuck open. Officer didn't notice it on time though.
First mine down. Second one. Half HP at best.
Right, so these are actually purely to delay Dranistian with copious amounts of harassment because Hopser has placed a factory in the meantime. So he's aiming to delay Dranistian as much as possible so that he can buy enough time to start pumping out lasers.
A very reasonable decision.
That is rough.
That is very rough. We do not kill the AP sniper by Hopsa just yet. Which might come back to bite him. That one gunner defended everything. The AP sniper dead again. Very unfortunate interactions. Hello, River Up, by the way.
That machine gun is not firing.
Yeah, it does not have good angle. And it is now dead.
So far, Hopser is doing a great job at suppressing Dranistian.
Yes, a very good job. Getting upgraded eco, preparing for plasma. Two gunners shut down everything. I don't understand why Dranistian isn't dooring his sniper. I think that would be a good idea. As he needs some kind of map control. First
Okay.
rocket hit.
Rocket
That
starts
is
landing.
good. That is good. With active ability now, this might be the comeback that Dranistian needs.
Hopser still has shotguns to defend with
Yes.
when the machine guns fail. And once again, Dranistian did not know his sniper.
Yes, the greed may come to him at last. Opsa is preparing the laser slots at the top.
Dranistian could really benefit from something more than just this shotgun to play for map control.
Yes, we do have 2 additional EMP and soon to be rockets.
Okay, if somehow he manages to land all 4 of those with active ability, that's gonna kill. I don't hear that it's armadillo. It's going to be devastating.
4 rockets usually are. Good snipe. Not enough though. As rockets don't get one shot by an AP sniper. Flag probably cannot shoot due to the big door and short map. So that looks to be a very useless flag. And now the tides are turning. Because we still only have a half-baked plasma from Hopster. Good door snipe on the flag. I believe Dranistian should now start adding some other weaponry, because the plasma will be coming up, and I don't know if rockets will be enough. Plasma could kill 2 mines. Or nothing. Finally, we get the shot. That's a big setback for Dranistian. And honestly, deserves to be punished for not adding a shield there. I believe Dranistian should continue targeting the plasma laser for additional damage and threat. We also have a covered flag, unable to shoot, which is unfortunate for Hopso. As we have no AA left. Except for one gun. And a shotgun, never mind. Are you still here, Vicro?
I am, yes.
Good.
I have realized that I just had a mute on and did not deactivate it. So apologies for that.
That is okay. We could see an AP sniper kill on the plasma, but Dranistian does not take advantage of it. Wow, what was that interaction?
Plasma just
Plasma
face tanked
killed
a Warthog rocket.
Now it also just killed its own door. We will have to look at that in the replay. For sure.
What I was saying earlier, but with Warthog, it doesn't really matter where the Dranistian decides to fire those rockets. It's going to deal devastating damage regardless of where it lands.
Yes.
Dranistian still cheaping out on doors, costing him another AP sniper. I do not understand these decisions at all. Finally adding a shield in front of the laser
Mines. Never mind, that's just wood spam.
Well, Dranistian is the kind of player who treats adding defenses like a visit to the dentist. He prefers to add weapons.
Yes. Dranistian also running on one mine less. Because
I
he
just
placed
noticed
it
he seems to have misplaced that mine. He cannot place a second one here.
Yes. Also down to 2 rockets. Building an EMP. Hopsa seems to be taking the lead, I believe. At least in my unprofessional opinion.
Well, at least he managed to choke Dranistian into a stalemate.
I don't think this is a stalemate.
Right now it is, because Hopser does still have only a plasma laser. You can do some chaos with it, but you cannot really kill with it.
Well, yes, but a plasma laser is consistent eco damage, whereas 2 rockets are definitely not.
Yes.
Now up to 4 rockets, and one. Oh, and we're selling a shotgun. Interesting. So that's AA. We have 3 gunners and 1 flak. 4 gunners, my bad.
Hopser is adding a second plasma, so that might actually start being a legitimate threat.
Yes. I believe so too.
Plasma laser is a consistent source of damage, but let's not ignore the fact that Dranistian is using rockets with Warthog. So even though these are less consistent, it's making Hopser constantly play on knife's edge, because if any of those land with the active, that is going to cause a catastrophic amount of eco damage.
That is true. But they have to land. Dranistian's still not defending his mines with any sort of shield, which, I mean, incredible. Also not dodging snipers. This is some average Dranistian gameplay, I'm going to be real.
It obviously only has a single door on the bottom rockets. Although, to be fair, those lasers don't even have an angle there, so...
Yeah, so it's reasonable, but still.
Dranistian's greed might once again be his downfall, as per usual.
It's going to be a hot minute until Dranistian develops any tools to fight for map control with, and at this point is going to be pummeled with double plasma laser.
Yes, that is true.
And there's a fire beam in the making.
Yes. Although,
Completely exposed.
yeah, we see these two players share similar perspectives on not giving us a damn about storing weapons.
I think that what you were going to say, that's a appropriate way of describing what's going on here.
Yes. Yeah, there's just at this point too much anti-air for Dranistian to be overly effective with the rockets. Especially with a huge amount of lag in map control. I don't think we will see much more damage from Dranistian anytime soon. But that's just the theory. Game theory.
Dranistian deleted all weapon protection from the shotgun just to reach those counters up top.
Yes. Which, I guess, like I said before, is a theme.
Okay, Hopser is now decimating Dranistian's energy supply.
Amongst other things, yes. Amongst other things. EMP getting great value.
Dranistian managed to shotgun those machine guns up top finally, and he has one chance now. Either he starts dealing damage with those rockets, or it's going to be a loss.
I am heavily betting towards the latter, I will admit. Although my Polish friends will still be the winner of our hearts, of course, in our very non-favorable casting. Although we might actually see a win on damage after 30 minutes, because I do suspect the rockets to have dealt... yeah, you know, I said it. Defend your mines, Dranistian. And there we go. 5 mines less. Sell-off worthy
so far,
position to be.
Dranistian is 40,000 damage in the lead. So it is possible if he just doesn't take too much damage from those plasma lasers.
Yes. Dranistian down 5 mines. Soon to be 4. And soon to be even more. Yeah, there we go. On 0 mines now.
All of this could be solved by a humble energy shield.
Yes. And now we will see 4 more mines probably, if Hopsa has the aim and energy for it. Although it does not seem to be firing for some reason or another.
Selling the rockets.
Understandably, as there is more anti-air than rockets. And now 2 more mines less and another mine less. And this is where we should sell off, I think. Simply the greed got to him.
Hopser is dealing something like 10,000 damage per minute, so yeah, that's pretty much a lost game.
Yeah, even on damage stats. And we're still not building a shield, by the way. That's just not happening.
Dranistian is selling all of his technologies just to survive.
Yeah, even the batteries. As long as he stays at 100% core, he could still win on damage. Ooh, no aim. So Dranistian gets to live another few mines.
Just a few struts protected the mines from getting wiped again. Still refusing to add an energy shield there. What a stubborn man.
I mean, at least we have good sandbag placement, so...
Okay, yeah. So now Hopser is solving the issue of damage discrepancy.
And core health as well. That is a GG.
Hopser wins the match.
He does indeed. I want to see that interaction of the plasma almost killing itself.
You mean the door?
Yes. I'm pretty sure he shot his own door, the plasma did. Hello, Dranistian.
I am back.
Come back.
Yes.
Played so bad.
Yes, I agree. Why would you just never place the shield, never place the door?
No, it was hard because of ping. It felt like 300 ping. I don't know why, but when someone is hosting and streaming, it always lags.
Yes. Just very unfortunate. Oh, I guess you'll be a permanent host and a caster as well. So, no more playing, unfortunately. I will be back shortly.
Alright.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. So we have another map already set.
Yes.
This one is weird.
Is it another shattered? It's not.
It's not.
It looks, I mean, it's semi-shattered, and there's still crystals. And I wouldn't say the base is overly unique from other bases, but it looks like Abyssish, no? Looks very much like Abyss.
I mean, at least it's the same style.
Yes. I think Pile likes his standing, hanging forts more than he likes his standing forts.
That seems to be the case. This map kind of reminds me of, at least looking at the base design, it's kind of reminds me of Battlegrounds. With those caves behind the reactor, where you can build mines, presumably.
Yes, that is true. As we start into the next match.
Right, it is Domi versus Nanuki. Interesting choice. Domi is playing Eagle Eye.
It's a good commander I do like. for some funny double plasma, double howitzer plays. So
Yeah, there's a bunch of meme stuff you can do with Eagle Eye. And he is playing against Nanuki with Spook Commander.
who shall not be surprised by anything.
Precisely. We have an
After
aggressive
the-
commander versus a defensive commander.
After the recent minigunners buff, you can actually go for minigunners with Eagle Eye as viable strategy.
Indeed. Everyone's
yeah,
favorite when they were starting the game.
And Dranistian's favorite commander, I believe, as well.
One of, yeah.
Maybe we see an homage to your shotguns.
Shotguns are pretty bad in 1v1s. You don't have enough damage output to break through defense. You just do the standard 2-layer wood spam and you are safe.
I would say shotguns with Eagle Eye are worth considering on the maps where there is no viable back turbine spots. Because if you mix it up with miniguns and AP snipers, there's really not much you can do to build reliable spots for safe windmills. You have to constantly rebuild defense in front of them.
That's true, yes.
With shotguns you can wipe a whole row of windmills. Protect them with an energy shield. Also, hello, I use my AP snipers to destroy the energy shield. You place sandbags. Hello, I have miniguns. I can delete them instantly.
Indeed a devious combo, but we see nothing of the sort. We have factory versus factory. With armory versus armory and upgrade center versus upgrade center. So both players seem to be aiming for some sort of long-term heavy eco laser build. I'm curious, however, whether you can place back turbines where the two players are connecting now. I would assume so.
Yeah,
Which could be a
there shouldn't be any
spot.
reason they wouldn't be able to do so unless there's wind floor here.
Yes. Or even behind the lower mine could be another spot for back turbines.
Yeah.
And there is another expansion, so presumably intended.
Yeah, absolutely, you could fit some windmills there, provided there is no wind floor.
Once again, yes.
Strange to see Domi start building such a big wood spam so early in the game.
Well, I mean, trying to defend against the EMP splash, presumably, and hiding his own flak.
Yeah, he had that before EMP started firing.
Oh, did he? Okay.
That's what I'm saying, is he got that very early.
I believe it might have been for his shotgun, which we see getting upgraded right now. Whereas we do have an AP sniper, which could kill the shotgun already. No, we see another door. Never mind.
Oh, he threaded the needle.
That is very, very, very unfortunate.
I've seen
And
it that
incredible.
there was an angle here, but I was thinking there's no way he's going to try for that, but he did. And he got it.
Yes. Successfully so. And already...
Domi is very much on the back foot.
Absolutely. Big eco disadvantage. Running on 2 turbines.
And those turbines are getting constantly deactivated by the EMP.
Yes. Less upgraded mines. A gunner that doesn't want to work. And Nanuki going for a shotgun. Interestingly.
As if the harassment from the EMP wasn't enough already.
Yeah, but it looks like we have a second spot above that shotgun for potentially another EMP. I think. And on this map, we do not have as many spots for gunners as we did last map, as I don't think it is very much stretched like the other was.
Domi finally making use of those back turbine spots. Completely
Yes.
sold off the windmills in the front.
Understandably, as they are getting harassed by a shotgun. Firebeam Plasma is building.
Yeah,
For Nanuki, only Plasma, and now Firebeam as well.
in great pain, Domi somehow managed to place down a laser combo.
Yes. Even quicker than Nanuki, but at the cost of much less eco.
Yeah, Nanuki is totally going to be fine with this. He's just going to
Say that
FaceTime
again,
the
sorry?
first shot, and then he's going to snowball off the eco.
Yes, I believe so too. Although, Domi does have Upgrade Center, so he could pull back. Which I would greatly hope he does.
What is this for? A EMP rocket.
Yes. Exposed. Never mind.
So this map seems to be a departure from the crystals theme we've seen on pretty much every previous one.
Potentially. Potentially. Although we still do have crystals, and it is still slightly shattered.
Yeah,
Just a little
some of
less
them.
random. Double EMP is interesting. Plasma is ready to fire. Not going to do a whole lot, I believe. Plasma Firebeam combo. I guess, yeah, it's not enough for a kill. And down goes the Firebeam. Never mind.
Nanuki tried to preemptively attack with 2 snipers.
Yes. But he's unfortunately just barely missed one. So, neither laser got killed. I don't actually think that the bottom laser is able to door snipe the top laser. So Nanuki being at least the Plasma, given the angle, but I really don't think it is able to.
Yeah, I think what we just saw, that's about the highest this laser is able to fire.
Yes. And the other Plasma is tiny door, so we might have a big advantage here from Domi. Simply given the placement of the Firebeam. No energy.
And it wasn't very well aimed though, so
No.
he wouldn't have
It
killed.
was- Yeah, and there's just much dense wood spam there. We do see rockets from Domi though. At least one of them currently.
Yeah, so
I guess
but
he'll keep
Nanuki
on
is,
EMP to bait.
Nanuki is already defended against that though, so
Yes, he does have 3 guns. Oh, that's unfortunate.
using the fire beam to kill the sniper out of spite.
Definitely an option. Oh, fully trench gunner. Nanuki not having the best aim currently.
To be fair, there's not much to fire at with those lasers.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we get so many shields here by Nanuki. Very much trying to not get killed.
Well, with 2 fire beams and a plasma laser, he could realistically try to attack the core.
Yes. That is...
You can actually kill him.
Not anymore. That now even more, not anymore. Instead of replacing the fire beams, Nanuki elects to place a plasma laser in their spots.
Yeah, simply to potentially door snipe, I would assume. Although we don't have the storage for that. The energy storage, I mean.
Well, it's gonna be a hot minute before that plasma laser is ready, so he still has time to add
Probably.
batteries.
That is true. And we, as well, with Dranistian, see entirely undoored snipers, having lost 3 of them already, and 5, I think, even. So...
To be fair, when there are fire beams on the field...
Oh.
Okay.
That is just unlucky.
That is a devastating amount of damage.
Yes. Plasma gone, all turbines gone, basically. Might have been the
Nanuki
deciding
only has
shot.
2 windmills left to his name.
And 4 shields, so we're running on for 50 energy production
Running on fumes, basically.
at best. Now with the rockets and no anti-air.
I think that's panic setting in.
There's definitely panic setting in, and rightfully so. A rocket adding EPS.
I just wanted to point out that throughout this entire match, Domi had not once gotten any value out of Eagle Eye.
Yes.
He's never banked any shots with the plasma lasers, never used explosive bullets.
Nanuki calling the GG after everything blew up. And I do believe rightfully so, as we almost
Yeah,
collapsed.
not even Spook is going to bail you out of this.
Not even Overdrive is going to bail you out of this, I believe. Yeah, and battery kills. That is unfortunate.
Domi makes a comeback out of a very much suppressed position in the beginning.
Yes. Very well played.
Let's see that catastrophic failure again. Yeah, that was very much a stability failure.
Yeah. I wonder what Nanuki means with tough to lose to EE. Whether that's a stab at Domi himself or something else.
I think he doesn't take Eagle Eye seriously.
Oh yes, EE is Eagle Eye. True.
Yeah, that explosion that doomed Nanuki was a result of a pretty much exactly what we were talking about earlier. The plasma lasers, when they die, are now vastly more deadly.
Yes. Yes, they are. Dory lad. We see some friendly banter.
Ah yes, the negotiator. I was going to ask, what are your guys' opinion on the recent balance changes?
Enjoy them.
Quite nice. Any move towards tier 1 is welcomed.
Very true.
I'm inclined to agree. The buff to seep silos, specifically the reduction in the horizontal size, that's pretty awkward, but otherwise a nice change. I would have never expected something like this to be added.
Yeah, too bad it doesn't help on most maps.
Yeah, there's only handful of maps where it makes any difference. Next map is loaded, and this is another one which looks like a pair of hands.
Definitely, and even more this time, I would say. With actual wrists and arms.
Alright,
Interesting shop.
next game has begun. You have Dory playing as Architect, and Ryabzik playing as Spook. Another matchup of defensive commanders.
Yes, but I believe Architect to be favored simply because of the build speed and the cheap wood, which I enjoy.
Architect definitely
Quite
fun
a
to
bit.
play with. I would say it's pretty balanced, because Architect also boosts your eco a little bit with the cheaper racing. But Spook definitely benefits more in the eco department from her set of abilities. So we're going to have an better eco versus better build speed.
Yes.
which I would say is
very
pretty
vertical
balanced.
map. I think Architect will be better on this one.
Yes,
What would be better?
Architect.
Yeah, vertical map makes the cheap wood so good value.
Yeah, much more valuable
Indeed.
since you can rebuild your connections for less, and by themselves they are more resilient since you have the passive build speed bonus. It's very hard to disconnect Architect with boss cells, since the wood builds just so fast. You can literally rebuild your bridges mid-shot.
Yes. I'm once again very surprised that on such a map we don't see buzzsaws. Once again,
Which makes
And only
everything we
in
just
PTEC.
said almost irrelevant.
huh?
Everything that we just said about bridges, Architect being better for maintaining them, it's pretty much irrelevant since there is no boss cells.
Yes, there's no buzzsaws, which I find incredibly surprising. EMP harassment and early sniper gameplay from Ryabzik versus Eco Build. We could have actually seen core damage there, which could have been very fun.
Yes, I was just expecting it, but EMP veered off course to the bottom.
Yes, core damage and then disconnecting.
Ah yes, the classic.
The classic, exactly.
Fortunately, that's all in the past now with the arbitration server being online. Although it's
Yes.
not perfect, isn't 100% reliable, it's still better than the previous state of matters.
And I would quite honestly doubt that any of our pro players would here disconnect after dealing core damage. I don't think that
I
that
mean,
would
yeah,
be a
yeah, yeah.
desired outcome.
Within the context of this tournament, it's just all jokes.
Yes, I know.
I actually wanted to sign up for the last memes tournament specifically to pull this off, but I've asked 42 if this would be acceptable, and he said no.
Sorry, say that again.
I wanted to sign up for the last meme tournament, specifically to pull off the AP Sniper and Disconnect trick, but even though it would be funny, arguably, 42 said that it would not be acceptable, sadly.
Yes, I think that would lead to probably some kind of disbarment. I'm not sure, but... Oh, did you see that? Saving the MP, but not saving it.
For a moment there I thought Dory is not going to snipe it.
Shotgun for harassment from Team 1. Double shotgun.
I was just checking
With
if I have
extremely long
music on.
bows. But we do have a shield, so maybe the harassment won't be as effective as wished.
Just went to my options to check if I have the music still enabled, but because... but no, this map just seems to have no music.
Potentially, yeah. True.
Just playing to the calm sounds of the sea. So relaxing.
Very relaxing, yes. I love sea maps very much.
Well, High Seas is a very nice DLC. Too bad it's still not competitively balanced, in my humble opinion.
Yes. And once again, buzzsaws would be the most beautiful addition to this here gameplay. Okay, we don't have minigun and aim. And by the way, this is the play you mentioned in kind of a reverse order with EMP, shotguns,
yeah.
and miniguns. Yeah.
Just without Eagle Eye.
Yeah, without Eagle Eye. And still, we can tell, very effective.
Ryabzik
Very
lost pretty much all of his windmills.
Yeah. That is true. We do have a I don't know if we've noticed, but there is a plasma almost fully built at the bottom.
Yes.
With actual one-shot angle, sniper door into core. So that could very much be a turnaround. Because Dory Pixar might get... Huh?
You don't actually have to aim at the core. You can collapse team 1.
Yes, true. But now we do notice as almost like he watches the stream without delay. But still, mines could be killed.
Yeah.
Fiery plasma easily kills mines, all of them.
I'm not convinced this would have collapsed him, because if you look at it closely, there's some overlapping stability tech there, sort of. So I feel like this could still hold it up if even if those front braces died. But I might be wrong.
Maybe.
We will see if Ryabzik decides to capitalize on this weakness. And Dory is preparing a howitzer. Okay, if he doesn't put more defense in front of it and Ryabzik happens to fire... Okay, never mind, he just fixed this problem.
Yes.
Mostly.
That would have been a one-shot. But I still think mine's dead. Yes,
and Ryabzik's thinks the same.
Oh my goodness.
Just a pixel too high.
Ah, could have been a game changer right there. Damn it. By the way, no shield, so we're just as greedy as Dranistian. I mean...
Yeah, you're now going to be comparing every single player without energy shields to Dranistian.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you need to rub salt in the wound, isn't that right, Dranistian?
Shields are expensive and need energy to sustain.
But you know what's more expensive than a shield, Dranistian?
Like multiple mines.
4 mines. Yes.
No, you
Four
just need
mines
wood
for-
to defend.
Well, it didn't work very well, did it?
I mean, it would work if I actually defended it.
Potentially, yes. Exposed AP sniper. Dies, rightfully so. Second plasma building. Howitzer building with active. So we will soon have the weapon advantage from...
Yeah, Dory just pressed the go gadget double howitzer button.
Yes.
And there goes the plasma laser.
And also Dory has, I don't know how many hours, how much FPL experience, and still builds big doors on howitzers like somebody with much less hours expectedly would. Which I find very interesting, because he, I remember last time, did also pick Architect in the last tournament. I believe and actually won with it against... It might have even been Dranistian. I meant... Oh, okay.
That is a catastrophic amount of damage.
Oh, and munition technology falls. That is almost game, I would say.
I mean, okay, he's still Architect, and he did also manage to deal comparable damage to Ryabzik. Granted, Ryabzik still has his set of weapons.
I would not call that comparable. I would not at all call... That is 2 howitzers, and a munitions plant, and 3 doors.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean, I would love for it to be comparable, but...
Still,
is 3,000
Dory has a pretty much intact eco and a fully charged Architect ability, so this is still very much salvageable.
Oh yeah, definitely. Architect is the king of comebacks. That's for sure.
Queen, more like.
Same thing, yes. Oh, hello, Robo. It's an honor to have you here.
As I was
I hope
saying, I was about to say about the building big doors in front of howitzer thing. Let's keep in mind that the whole point of this tournament is playing on unknown maps for the first time. So part of these things, like all of these things, would be excusable as part of that.
Well, I mean, there's no real difference between any map. For example, when it comes to defending mines or building a shield or stability tech. I guess stability tech can be excused, as sometimes it can be difficult, but still, I mean, most bases have similar or same designs.
Yes, but
But
my
obviously,
point
yes.
is my point is that playing on unknown territory naturally invites mistakes, even by experienced players.
Yes, absolutely. It increases the chance of them happening, without a doubt.
When you
We
have to
see
devote
a
part of
second
your
one.
mental bandwidth to figuring out where you're playing and what you can do on a given map, you're bound to miss a few things.
Yes. Another plasma, like I said, from Yamzik. A second howitzer coming. For some reason, we are farming active ability for the enemy team as Dory picks up. We see a second shotgun getting built, so
Dory
I don't
managed
know.
to claw their way back to the previous state. Now 2 howitzers are building.
yes. The first one being almost undor snipeable.
And would you look at that,
By the-
Yabzik is bringing mortars to the gunfight.
Oh, yes. That is very interesting. But Dory seems to have seen them. Or at least built a single gunner. I hope soon more will follow.
That machine gun is covered from the top.
Yes. Those might be quite devastating, those mortars. Especially with firebeam support.
Is that going to be another howitzer kill?
No, this
No.
shield there.
Yeah, it's totally covered by shields. But mortars are ready.
And they will be devastated.
Well, not in that spot, but still, that is a very much a
No, not there. I
serious
would've-
threat.
I would have shot them at the sniper, for sure. So the mortar, yes, exactly there. Perfect. Another one and turbines fall. And that will be before the... Ooh. Oh, another pixel. above
That
the
is
mines.
that is the pixel failure. It's like pixel
Yes.
perfect, but the opposite.
Earth aim. Incredible.
The opposite of wind aim.
Yes. A very good job by 42. And I'm not even glazing.
Oh, that's gonna be
a kill.
death.
Oh.
Or not.
Oh, the shotgun is front angle.
That might not have been death, but at least that was a stab into the guts. Another hit like that,
Yes.
and Ryabzik is not going to survive that, especially if that plasma laser died.
Oh. Oh.
It
No
digs
door.
through.
It does. But no follow-up sniper, nothing. Mortars have been stopped now.
I don't think follow-up sniper would have achieved anything here because remember,
you
Dory
sure?
has architect.
That is true, yes.
Dory can just pull out a pile of
Oh.
like 99 braces out of
Dory
nowhere.
finds the open shotgun. That is insane.
Machine guns
Only one
are
will
paid paid
Dory finds
bonus
the
salary
second
this
open
time.
shotgun. Dory finds the second open shotgun. Now we have 0 shotguns, 2 plasmas, and 2 howitzers.
I think that's going to be a checkmate.
Trying the preemptive door snipe again. Failing, sadly. Dory was patient.
Gabzik is planning building additional wood spam, but it's not gonna be enough.
That's a collapse. GG. Dory picks up. Wins in the most... Dory picks away. Big doors, howitzer, architect.
Yes, that was
Incredible.
very much on brand for Dory.
Go Pixar. By the way, I just want to say the awesome part is there's actually an announcement in the Force server, the Force Discord server, and we are the top link, Micro. We are the first link that is shown, the main link actually.
Nice. Yeah, I saw the announcement. What was it about?
About this tournament and us streaming it.
Well, they know what's good.
No, I was thinking of a different announcement that they posted. Something about a legacy tournament. Have you seen this?
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's the best idea that they came up with ever.
Let's see what this is.
With what?
1v1
So-
legacy tournament.
So
What's
you
that?
start, the first round of tournament is with all DLCs, then the next one is with moonshot, next one is with tons of guns, and then finals are only the vanilla, so even without the tons of guns DLC. So closer to the final, less the content there
like
is.
going back in history of the game. That's such a cool idea.
Yeah.
That is very cool. I like that.
For this legacy tournament, as the name suggests, you will be fighting each other while the game returns progressively towards a vanilla state.
Imagine if we then went back to like OG maps. Is there such a thing as OG maps?
No, there is map pool. I mean, all the all the maps that we are playing on are the OG maps.
Yeah, I assume because there's no like vanilla will always have been vanilla and stuff. But it would be funny if you use like older versions of the maps. For example, stalactites with the minigunner, because it's really stupid. Or stuff like that. I don't know if there was other big changes. Or used to be.
Well, in current times, that minigunner wouldn't change much because we do back turbines on stalactites.
One of the
Yes.
first forts related videos I've watched was Incursus playing in a tournament. And that minigunner has spoiled so much blood for him. Like, he like lost 3 or 4 turbines to a minigunner he forgot that exists. Because that's
Yes.
back
Yeah.
then, back turbines technology was not yet invented.
Yes, I once played like a week ago. I played on an elder version of Stalactites, and I got destroyed by the miniguns because I didn't expect it. I just sold it off immediately, and then I lost like 2 turbines to it. It was very frustrating, and therefore killing my rocket rush.
Killing your will to play.
Yes, it did actually. It was very. I played Minecraft after that, so. Okay, Pigsnip versus Thorrider. Seep versus Overdrive. Seep. Interesting. And on this map, interestingly enough, Peel placed a Seep swarm at the beginning. And not a regular swarm.
Yeah, even for the non-Seep player.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And we
Looks
have
like Team
multiple-
1 noticed that.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, is it like maybe that bug with Machine Gunner that they fixed just recently, where if you disconnected it from your base, it would show the faction of Team 1? Maybe that's it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like there was a bug where if you are playing Team 2 and then you like disconnect your machine gun, the starting one, and drop it so it's neutral, it would change the hat to whatever faction Team 1 was playing.
Oh, damn.
And that was actually
That is-
banned in official tournaments in Pro League. But apparently they fixed this recently.
That would be a good thing, yes.
Don't
Swarm on swarm action, especially with Seep versus Overdrive. I believe in the long term, Overdrive has the better matchup here.
Yeah, by far.
Yes.
He can simply outscale his opponent.
Yes. And he now actually has the big advantage. All Termins will die.
Big Steam
And
doesn't
everything-
care about back turbines and is about to be punished for it.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, he was going for the quick rush and just kind of punished. The rider is absolutely recovering, I would say. Map control and everything.
Just wanted to point out that this is not how you pronounce the nickname of the player on the right, but
Okay. Now
the
pronounce it correctly. I want to do justice for the players. Tell me how to say it.
the problem is I cannot do that because the correct pronunciation is not for public viewing.
What do you mean?
Basically, that 15 in the name is lead speak. It's
What's that?
it stands for T and S. So connect the dots.
Okay, you have to send me a private message per Discord because I'm too dumb to connect the dots.
I guess I'll do that then.
Yes, but it would appear to not be safe for monetization, I presume.
Yeah, fortunately I don't have that, so I guess I'm in the clear. I can display illegal stuff on this stream. Yeah, no.
No, don't don't do that.
That nuke will be ready in like 50 seconds because of overdrive's increased upgrade speed.
I see. I see. Interesting. I thought Pixnip was the one with the inappropriate name.
Nuke half done.
Yes. Ability almost full, by the way. And neither player seems to have connected to the top expansion for even more mines. / swarms.
But Team 2 doesn't have energy to fire, to launch that nuke.
Are you sure? We just popped active. Oh, we don't have the storage. Yeah, true.
If there is only one nuke, it's worth to build trench gunners.
Yes. In so many of these matches, an early AP sniper would have gained so much value. I think in almost every match so far.
Heavy damage.
Nuke lands.
Ginormous eco damage. Further.
I think it will be death spiral from this moment.
Pixnips is running on a single swarm missile silo more than 5 minutes into the game.
Yes. Also, buzzsawing the on swarms, so.
Eco damage will once again, or the eco damage will even further increase the difference in eco. Finally going for a swarm though. A nuke upgrade.
Warhead, you wanted to say.
Yes, same thing. Same thing.
What are your thoughts about the map?
That is unfair. Once again, wings, crystals, and shatters, so... I like the shadings.
It resembles stalactites a lot, I mean the base design.
Yeah, that
It
does.
would be worth to do rockets on this map instead of silos.
I feel like stalactites is a bit closer than this one. There seems to be more distance between the bases.
Maybe.
So rockets will not be as optimal as on stalactites.
Once again, pulling back with the eco. Nice.
Oh, that was
anti-air.
that's such a cool shot.
That was well played.
Amazing.
But we have 3
Oh.
buzzsaws.
What is this?
It's a low nuke into core, but I don't think that's
Is
an
this
angle.
going to affect it?
Yes, I believe so. I'm not entirely. It might be too far back. I don't know, but it's GG anyway.
I mean, if he does the portal, then yeah.
Yeah, I would have to portal it to the back of the base.
Yeah, he would have had to hang it from the other one. Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
Oh, but it goes
Oh.
through anyway.
If we had had a buzzsaw there, that would have been GG. Damn. I think, at least. I'm unsure. Adding a second swarm, finally. For Team 1, the non-C player. Funnily enough.
Exposed the silo, but has nothing to follow up with because the sniper is still building.
Yes, sniper's still building. I mean, if we now painted into here, and the nuke went up into here, like somebody can see where I'm painting. Hey, I mean, I don't know where this comeback is coming from, but I'm happy to see it.
I mean, it's obvious. It's in the name. It's coming from back.
Although it might... Oh my... 2 swarms hit.
I think Ryder shouldn't be firing those silos simultaneously, because that way swarms are trailing behind the warhead and not protecting it properly.
Yes. But now we also have 7... What is that? 7 gunners. Which will definitely stop the nuke.
Not even Seep's active ability is going to help with that.
Yes, that is... Few gunners, one could say. Although they all died to Seep's passive, which is a very nice passive.
The triangle is still just dangling without much purpose besides decoration. A
Oh,
punch
no.
to the face.
And we disconnect. In ranked fashion. This is...
I mean, we may not have an arbitration server for this tournament, but we have more than enough arbiters present in the lobby.
Yes, I believe
What
so
is with
too.
this RNG?
Must be frustrating, yes.
Those warheads should not be allowed to just ignore anti-air like that.
Very nice minigun action.
Traded one of the miniguns for that.
I think that's a worth it trade.
Absolutely.
We also get minigunners now from Though Rider, although no gunners ready, so that's massively good.
That
damage.
is a nasty hit.
Exposing the swarms. Do we snipe them? I do hope we snipe them.
The answer is
We do
no,
not.
apparently. What happened to Pixnie's sniper? Oh yeah, it's still there, but it doesn't have an angle on the silos, apparently.
Wait, presumably yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Or should I say Gesundheit?
Or whatever it is in Polish.
Na zdrowie.
Na zdrowie, yes. Oh, and nice one. That is just incredible.
Huge value.
Yes, the warhead was like, screw that rear mine in particular.
Yes, I think that was personal. And anti-air once again. Enough. 3 gunners is all we need. Whereas Stow Rider is not that lucky. Oh my. Incredible.
I'm starting to wonder if it's
Free.
something wrong with my game, or do these maps really have no background music?
I don't know, I think I have music turned off, so I can't tell you.
No, I went to my options, and I do have music enabled. I think I know what it is, because this is using High Seas theme, but the High Seas DLC is not enabled.
No, that might make sense, yes. I really like the win. This is just, oh my god. Minigunners would not have been... the guns would not have been enough, that's insane. The RNG. I guess Seep, yeah.
I feel like most of this match is both sides taking turns in just tossing a dice.
Yes. I mean, that's nukes for you.
That's a Nukes mirror match for you.
Yes, definitely.
At this point, I would expect either side to come up with a support weapon, either a fire beam or a smoke bomb at least, but well, it's only fair to, you know, their defense, they've been taking copious amounts of damage all the time, so probably no money for investing into those.
I mean, Though Rider definitely has the money and immediately places the tech as he has it.
And just as you say it, Ryder places a factory.
Yes, almost like they're in our heads. Yeah, that's not gonna get through. Minigun is down.
This is where overdrive advantage comes in, because this whole time maybe they might have been taking more or less similar amounts of damage, but overdrive has the advantage of additional eco.
Absolutely.
Actually, no, you know what? I was wrong. Big Snips has taken twice the amount of damage in total. I mean, almost. 43,000 compared to 29,000.
No, that's damage done, not damage taken.
Something like... oh, right, okay. I'm stupid, sorry.
No problem. But still, yeah, it's just the eco disadvantage. And 500 float for some reason.
A good piece of advice I have for everyone is to not try to stream a tournament when you're on something like 4 hours of sleep. You're going to spout nonsense.
Nah, don't worry much. There's no big... Oh my god, Pan W is in the chat. Can we get a W in the chat?
You want to get the W in the chat, right here.
Yeah, he's called PansPrev1626. Incredibly creative name, I like it. I think we should be stagger firing the nukes, so one nuke can tank for the other. As pig snips, that is. Wait, I wonder how OG is doing. On the stream. Oh, is it Curses even streaming? Yeah. It's OG streaming.
He is, I believe. He was asking for a slot in the lobby yesterday.
But he isn't in the
Team
lobby.
2 has smoke bomb.
No, he is.
I think next
Is he?
volley might be decisive.
Where's OG? OG is not in this lobby. Am I retarded? Sorry, that was non-monetary profitable. Oh, and okay. Like he's not. It's 42 Peel, ENTRAX, and Curses Vicro Baumstein now.
Yeah, I also agree. We are approaching the moment of a decisive blow, looks like.
Yes, I believe the anti-air that the Thor Rider has been able to
Oh,
pump
but
out.
he might have painted the smoke.
No, he just
Yeah.
painted poorly, but it doesn't matter. Thor will just completely outscale.
Oh yeah, true. Over
I
there
mean,
for you.
still... Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't... Wait, the laser tag died? When did that happen?
For who? No, it's still there, intact.
No, it just now got placed by Thor
Oh
Rider.
yeah, right, it's building. What the heck?
Yeah. I know it was placed. Oh my
What the
goodness.
hell happened there?
What was that?
I need to see
So
that on the replay.
Smoke made the nuke lose the target, so it did a backflip and went into the Team 1 base.
That is a clip worthy. Yeah, and
This does go
42
to
agrees.
1, yeah.
So for
Have
those
you
of you
seen
who
the
don't
one
know,
long door, by the way? From Pile? Not from Pile,
Sorry,
from Pig Snips. The one long door from Pig Snips is very cute, I think. At the back.
There is 4 long, I think.
Yeah, no, but there's...
yeah, it's like an internal like red alarm lamp. Emergency mode. So for those of you who don't know, smoke has an effect where if a warhead touches it, it disrupts its targeting. It loses guidance. And it also affects swarm missiles as well. But the reason you don't see it coming up often is because swarm missiles also disperse smoke as soon as they touch it. And since most players often launch warheads covered by a swarm of smaller missiles, it rarely affects more than a single swarm. But this time,
Yes.
Big Snips launched a lone warhead, and it got affected by the smoke, hence it did a backflip. And we might have seen it, we might see it here. Yeah, I mean, it was too close to matter, but there is a faint sound effect when warhead, like missile, is affected by smoke.
Yes, probably quite difficult to see and hear.
It is, yeah, because
Okay.
all weapons that are considered incendiary are immediately deleting smoke, and that's everything that has a flaming exhaust. Some warheads, swarm missiles, rockets, as well as incendiary
That
mortars.
makes sense.
But not heavy
As
mortars,
indeed.
because they don't have a flaming component.
And we see fire plasma, probably sealing the fate of Big Snips here.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a finishing blow.
And if not, it will absolutely disrupt everything else. And the minigunners always die to the swarms. It's quite unfortunate.
Yeah, Big Snips is not going down without a fight.
Well, that is true. W in the chat, exactly. Also, 3 exposed buzzsaws in great fashion and distaste.
Well, that was
Plasma
a
ready.
an admirable attempt with the machine gun, but it wasn't enough.
Yes. And plasma's ready, nuke will fire, buzzsaws will come. And death will be upon.
Okay, looks like Ryder is not going for the kill, instead is electing... Okay, never mind.
Now he is. Yeah, he's killing the
He is
plasma
for the kill.
and killing the team. And GG. Interesting ending. I will now want to see how the goddamn laser tech died the first time around.
Yeah, tell me
Or
the
I'm gonna just
timestamp
skip
once you find it.
I might just actually be schizophrenic. No, I'm not. I'm not. It died. I knew it.
How?
It's 650. 1650 is left over, so a 1313. When did it die?
Okay. Let's see the replay of the kill first.
Oh no, he sold it. Okay, he just sold it. That's interesting. He sold tech. I guess to get gunners. Makes sense.
Can we maybe see the confused... How if I'm gonna find it right now. Yeah, no, let's not hold up the lobby. Monje will upload the clip into the official Force account anyway.
Yes, exactly.
I'm sure of it. We have finished with the main games of round 1, and we are now going to the losers bracket.
Yes.
4 matches left. Next up, we're going to have Hype versus Taichu. Here's a question for you. What would you think would be an equivalent in Forts of a chess opening called Bonk Cloud?
That is a really funny question. Bonk Cloud is the meme. I have no respect for you. I want a quick draw opening, and I guess for Forts, that would equate to, I don't know, sniper AP sniper spam, or just regular sniper. What's he called? Eagle Eye spam. I think it would be regular sniper Eagle Eye.
Yeah, I think it would be like Eagle Eye sniper spam, because for those of you who don't know or are unfamiliar with pro chess, Bonk Cloud opening is when you move the pawn in front of the king to the front, and then follow it up by moving the king piece to the second row. And this is considered a meme opening because it's basically bad, because it exposes your king and it also blocks your queen from developing. So it's a
and
opening.
You lose casting rights, and
yes,
it's very bad. Yes,
it's basically a deliberately gimping yourself to disrespect the opponent, like to flex on them.
Yes. And we will actually see another game from Dranistian, and maybe he will win in the loser brackets. I will, as per usual, wish him the least of luck.
Thank you, DJ.
You're very welcome, Dranistian.
I can always count on you.
Exactly.
Next map is another departure from the previous themes.
Yes, it looks much different. I think this one is by far the most different. We have some kind of visual... what's it called? Illusion, optical illusion.
Exactly, I was thinking of the same thing. I was about to say it. It's like, it looks like those 3D optical illusions. Where you have blocks that are looping around in physically impossible configurations.
Yes, it's very fun.
And the bases are unlike anything I've ever seen in any map.
That is very stretched out again, yes. I do really hope we see a Buzzsaw tech.
Well, every time we say it, nobody pre-builds a tech for the Buzzsaw.
Yes, I think Buzzsaw tech, once again, should be picked and should be taken advantage of. There's so many connections to be... There's so many connections to be cut, so many minds to be severed. So much stability to be ruined.
So, aside from maybe sniper spam, I think the closest thing comparable to Bonk Cloud opening in Forts would be like exposing your reactor core.
True. It would be rope. No, what's it called? Core swinging, but in the opposite direction towards the enemy. That is, yes, that's a good comparison. I like that.
The problem with that is an actual Bonk Cloud in chess has like no benefit, basically. And you could make an argument that
It does, yeah.
exposing your reactor still gives you an advantage in form of extra eco to accelerate your build order. Anyway,
Okay,
next
I
round
hope
we
we
have
see-
Hype versus Taichu, running Moonshine versus Armadillo, respectively.
Yes. Double sniper start. Wonderful.
I respect that. And it's actually pretty good on very vertical maps.
Yes, because you have to spend a lot of money into defending against that. That's a classic trick on Abyss, where everyone opens with a exposed windmill, and if you instead quickly build 2 snipers and the opponent doesn't notice that, that's pretty much a guaranteed lost windmill, which is something we might be seeing right here.
It does not appear to get lost. But
No, yeah. It was so close.
I think you were a little slow in the aim. And sniping metal. I mean, this is just incredible.
It still does emotional damage.
I think the emotional damage is by far the prominent damage here, because eco damage I would highly doubt is affected greatly. Bastard tech. I love to see it. From Taichu here.
Yes, we finally see it.
Pink tech from Hype. Yes. Pink tech from Hype, finally.
Rockets, maybe? Question mark?
Potentially. I mean, we could also go for heavy eco, I guess, but... Although still 2 snipers uncontested might make Buzzsaw gameplay a little more difficult.
I mean, those snipers aren't really covered, so it's just a simple matter of building your own sniper to remove...
Well, yes, true. True, absolutely.
Just, some simple pest control. I'm surprised Taichu forgoes Upgrade Center entirely because Armadillo, because that is very unusual for Armadillo.
Now, he might sell Red Check and place it then. I assume he will go for 1 Buzzsaw, sell Red Check, and place the Upgrade Center. At least that will be my
Possibly.
way to go.
I'm not
Heavy
sure if
eco
that
from
would be a
Hype.
good call, honestly. It's pretty unorthodox.
Really? Well, what do you need Red Tech for?
I mean,
And a Buzzsaw here, like a bus.
Okay, the unorthodox part of this would be not building a upgrade center before the factory, because right now, if he even places it right now, after placing a boss, so that's already way too late to make it before any heavy weapons are present on the field. I'm saying that, but
Yeah.
Hype is way later in weapons race than Taichu is.
Yes, and has yet to upgrade anything, by the way.
Taichu still makes no attempt to contest the EMP or snipers. And that's another strange way to play Armadillo, because if you are not making a sniper with doors as Armadillo, you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, it's extremely hard to win a sniper duel against Armadillo with fast doors. With like small doors,
Yes.
should I say, because all Armadillo doors are fast. Let's not forget that.
Exactly.
Moonshine also has a bit faster doors, but you have to make them shield doors, specifically.
Yes, that's true. I assume we see 20s here from Hype. Or is that a cannon boot?
How we would, your people would have called them.
Huh? 20er, yes.
20er.
Yeah. At least it looks like it from the boxes at the bottom there. Also, the top box looks incredibly slanted. Can you place a weapon there? That looks wild.
Taichu going for lasers, and there is moonshine.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It's
I don't think he was aware
incredibly
that this is moonshine. I mean, right now Hype has announced it by placing an exposed shield door.
Yes, yes.
Very unlucky for Taichu.
Yes. Double plasma could still easily kill. Double Basso 5e plasma would kill. We don't have nearly enough energy storage. And still no weapons from Hype for some reason. I don't know why. And no eco from Hype either. From Taichu.
Personally, I don't like it that this game features a commander that can basically invalidate your weapons entirely if you just happen to run into them. And you are unlucky enough to pick lasers as your tier 2 tech.
Yes. It's unfortunate, but I guess you have a commander that counters almost most things with overdrive. Or you have a commander like Spook that counters Phantom, I guess, but...
I mean, even with those, you can still do something. I mean, Spook doesn't take away your ability to move weapons around as Phantom. And Overdrive, you can still shoot Overdrive, you can deal damage to them. But, okay, you're Taichu right now, you have lasers and your opponent is Moonshine. Now what?
Well, there's always the EMP, I guess.
Yeah, but you have to have tech for it in the first place. Which Taichu does not.
That's true, that's true. It's definitely a very, very unfortunate matchup. I don't think there's any debate here. At all.
And Hype can also field EMP launchers of his own, which he happens to be doing, although I suppose those lower EMP launchers are going to be rockets, yes.
Most likely. Ah, that's sad.
I would say it's...
That kills the entire plan.
I guess. Oh, that's a dangerous angle. Oh, yeah, but it doesn't do much.
It does not matter. There's so much more spam there. And on metal.
Hype can basically just dress himself up in energy shields in front of every vulnerable spot and just call it a day.
Yes.
And place some anti-air for any potential EMP launchers.
And we have rockets now,
yeah.
and
hello rockets.
Entirely unemployed. Unprepared for it. Not unemployed, sorry. He's entirely unprepared for them, so...
He did not employ any machine guns to protect against this.
Yes. Oh, the door slam though. That could have been very strong.
That would have been dangerous if he managed to punch through to these internal...
Yes, that would have been a kill. That would have been a kill easily. Fire plasma through there is like 6 wood struts.
I'm surprised Hype is not taking advantage of shield doors. He only... he plays like these are regular shields. Like, not taking advantage of their ability to be opened. Because he is leaving the wall.
Right.
That's painful, as a critical hit.
And laser gone. Against one turbine gone. Not a good exchange. Yeah, this I would call an easy hard counter. All Hype can do is door slam right now.
It's further vicious that Moonshine, even with the snipers, has the ability to deactivate things with the EMP on hit.
Yes.
So you can like even use a camp with a sniper
No aim. Damn it. That would have been a gun cannon. Yeah, you can just counter anything. With Moonshine, it's such a cool and such a disgusting commander.
Like you can just, especially against large doors, you just need to aim there with a sniper before, like, after popping your active ability, and that's disables the weapon for that firing cycle. Granted,
Yes.
Taichu has Armadillo, so he's a little bit more resistant to this with the fast doors.
That is true. That is at least one good thing for Taichu here.
Taichu is doing what he can to improve his odds, but I don't see anywhere.
Oh,
okay.
and a top shot. Oh my goodness.
What is that?
That might be the bomb that he needs.
What would Incursus call that? A caster's curse? When you
don't know, but yeah.
when you commentate something, you say something, and immediately something horrible happens relevant to the context.
Yes. But we have 3 rockets now. And an EMP. So the cannon was not the primary damage dealer.
Also, fun fact: if you open the shield door as Moonshine, it behaves like a deactivated shield, so it doesn't consume energy when opened.
Yes. That is very nice.
So, as a new player, you might be wondering, like, okay, I can turn off the shield to conserve energy, but I can't do that as Moonshine. Like, what do I do? But you can just open it, because it does the same exact thing. Taichu didn't realize yet that these rockets are completely exposed. Oh, that's disabled shields.
Yeah, but not really any value, I believe, to be had, except for a few turbines. Risking the kill on the plasma. So.
Hype gets a single volley of worth of value out of these rockets before they die.
Probably not the best
Trade, yes. But what can you expect from exposed rockets?
If only he had placed a door or a shield, right? What is it with these
Imagine
players refusing to place doors, right?
Yes, it is a mutual disrespect, I presume. From all sides. Truly non-exclusive.
Maybe that's the true bomb cloud equivalent, although it's not an opening really.
Not really, yes. Oh, down a battery. No double sniper aim, which is very difficult to have. Stability issues on Hype's side, by the way. At least slightly blinking struts.
I think he has Forlong stacked.
I would presume so, yes, as there is some stability tech set up, at least. I still don't understand why we're not getting any AP snipers. AP snipers have so much value. They really need to be used more often. Oh, and the door snipe. Exactly what I was saying. The one thing that will save Taichu here is a door snipe.
No, for a matchup against Moonshine, Taichu is doing rather well.
That is true, yeah. He is definitely doing so.
Taichu could also easily contest those snipers with below doors. Yeah, I agree, Spaghetti. That's exactly what I was saying at the beginning. If you are playing Armadillo and don't do a sniper behind doors, you are doing yourself a disservice.
Absolutely. Yourself and your commander.
Okay. That's
Oh,
anti-correct.
what just happened? I was looking away for half a second.
So, about that stability tech.
Did he collapse or did he get cut off?
He collapsed.
He just spontaneously fell.
Discombobulate himself. I think he might not have had furlongs in there after all. Yes, he did not have furlongs. Actually,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
he had furlongs at the top, but not at the bottom, maybe. Yeah, at the bottom they were missing.
The horizontal furlong at the very bottom was missing.
Yeah. But that wasn't what collapsed. It was this. There was also no cross bracing, so. Oh, no, there's cross bracing. Yes, that is unfortunate. What can we do?
Next up, looks like we are going to have Ryabzik versus Pigsnips.
Yes. The second match of the losers bracket. Improvisation 91. That's an interesting jump in the numbers for sure.
Right, it seems like there's a lot more maps than 30 in that
Yes.
pool. Or maybe just skipped some numbers.
Probably. Or we're planning 3 more tournaments. Or whatever amount.
Makes you wonder how many scientists there are. If you have any complaints towards 42 scientists, you should have seen the previous 41s.
Yes. They were even worse.
Alright, we are back to the arms theme. This time with the fists.
Much bigger this time. And the crystals do seem to be a permanent feature on the maps.
Yes, I mean,
To really cement the peel touch.
yeah, it's every single one of those has to feature Pile's avatar.
At least once indeed.
The artistic touch.
The artist's signature.
This is a very close-ranged map, at least looking at the preview.
Indeed. But it does look quite far away. If you compare, like, the map is ginormous, the geometry, but the base looks so small that I think it's actually quite okay-sized. Far apart.
And it looks like it's going to be yet another C map, so still no music.
Yes, no music indeed.
Might actually play something during this game.
I don't. I mean, it always is either too loud or too silent or too distracting. I think, unless you have a dedicated playlist, it might be.
I mean, I've been playing Ford's OST soundtrack
The Fords, yeah, that's
in
true.
these
That would be
intermissions.
true.
I mean, yeah, no, I wouldn't be playing like random music without knowing that I have a explicit permission from the
Micro need to ready
author.
up. Ready up.
What? Primary? Okay, I was looking at the map, so that's why.
Yes.
Big Snips versus Ryabzik, running Hurricane versus Moonshine, respectively. So we have transitions away from the defensive commanders, and now we are playing with something like a hybrid commander, I would say, with Moonshine, versus very much an aggressive commander. Offensive one, should I say.
I would agree that Hurricane is not very defensive, yes.
I really like Hurricane personally, because it's a commander that's difficult to put into a position where you are taking full advantage of his skill set, because you need to have weapons, but then you also need to make sure that you have a massive energy production. But if you do manage to do that, you are in a very powerful position, because you basically have double the amount of weaponry. You build 2 cannons with Hurricane, you are effectively dealing 4 cannons worth of damage, and mid-game that can be absolutely devastating.
I agree, yes. The double reload speed is very nice.
Also, fun fact, these 2 commanders have an interaction, because Hurricane is able to accelerate the device's wearing of the EMP effect with the repair station.
Huh.
This is unique to
Oh,
Hurricane,
do we see rockets?
and it
We
actually
see
stacks.
rockets.
Hurricane rockets?
Rockets.
That's interesting.
It is. Maybe just EMPs as a transitionary phase.
Yeah, no, this is going to be double EMP. There's no way it's not going to be rockets.
Oh yeah, true. That's
Rockets?
true. Probably will be rockets.
Rockets still benefit from Hurricane's active ability, though not as much as tier 2 weapons. I think it's like something like a 30% increase in fire rate. I'm just pulling that out of nowhere, but I can't remember.
Finally, we see an early AP sniper. I'm incredibly happy with that. I've been asking for them, they get so much value. I'm a great AP
Disconnect
sniper
strategy?
fan.
Question mark?
Yes, that is definitely the intention.
Okay, the wiki is not up to date with this information, but I could swear that the reload speed was like reload speed bonus from the active ability got nerfed for rockets specifically in one of the updates.
Okay. No shotgun though, interestingly enough. And the counter EMP, also a strategy I love against rockets.
Perhaps Big Snips was banking on being able to remove anti-air with that AP sniper.
Yeah, but that's not going to work against trenches. Very well, at least.
So, aside from what was said already, what are your guys' opinions on this map mechanically wise? Or should I say gameplay wise?
Mechanics-wise, what do you mean?
As in...
Say that again, sorry.
As in gameplay wise, like within the context of strategies. Obviously, it's quite short ranged, so tier 1 is stronger.
Yes. Yes, I would. I would like mortars here, I think, because you have so much space in the back for mortars. I think
Yeah,
that could be cool.
sadly mortars have received way too many nerfs recently to be viable anymore, at least as an independent offensive weapon.
Yeah, it's true.
Pandam, you can attest. If he's still here.
Yeah, he learned that the hard way.
The very hard way, yes, indeed. You get some nice hits here and there.
So far, I don't think I've seen a single game where someone pulled out an EMP and it was effectively stopped. Like every time someone uses it, it does extreme amount of value to the attacker.
Yes. It would appear to be quite difficult to defend even for pros. Big float by Ryabzik, by the way.
Is it that big? I wouldn't say so.
I mean,
Maybe-
250 is... that's quite a big. That... And almost continuing to float. I think we will soon see a float. Yeah, there we go, floating to 300 now. 400.
Honestly,
Oh,
with
no.
so much to
And
do,
finally the plasma.
with so much to do
finally
while
the
under
plasma
attack
space.
by rockets, I don't imagine myself not floating either, because it distracts you too much.
I know, absolutely. I'm not. It's not an. I would float like double the amount. It's not an attack against Ryabzik. Absolutely not.
Yeah, far from it.
But
Yeah.
I am going to attack Ryabzik with that placement of the plasma. That is easily splashed by rockets.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
I don't think a good
That
idea.
is asking for a catastrophic failure.
Yes. I mean, it's not Warthog rockets or anything, but it's
But it's rockets nonetheless.
absolutely asking. Exactly.
Knock on these doors twice with rockets and that plasma explodes, taking the whole wood spam with it, almost.
Probably, yes. We get a smoke. That is also interesting. Instead of a shotgun.
Yeah, I respect that. People forget... people way too often forget that smoke exists.
They do, yes.
Which is for the best, honestly, because that makes the weapon usable, at least.
Nice. Very nice snipe. Killing finally the EMP, which was impressing for way too long.
I have returned and I'm happy to see that there are rockets in play.
Oh, you were gone and we didn't even miss you. Hello, Chris. Oh, bad smoke doesn't cover any of the gunners that actually exist in the angle.
It covers the exactly the one place where it deals does the least amount of impact.
Oh my, that is a brave cannon tech. And once again, we.
What are you doing? There is no gunners there.
Yes, and we should know that. We shot there, and no gunners came from there.
And that's it. That's at this point, that marks the point until that smoke bomb was useful.
Yes.
Oh
And
my
that's
god.
GG, pretty much, I would say. That is GG. Everything collapses. Everything dies.
It's okay, he still
I don't
has
like
tier
calling
2
GG
tech to
early.
tank in front of the core.
That is true, but that tier 2 tech will die, and then
No, it's gonna protect
The rest
him,
of
trust
any-
me.
the rest of any potential advantage will die with it. I presume. I don't mean to be rude and call GG early, but I also don't mean to be overly optimistic. Yes, PanW is still here, that's awesome. You know, Ryabzik could always collapse, but he could always collapse.
so that is an option. And now we add our own rockets. I love the idea. Oh. What are we going for? Why are we
Survive, I
adding
guess.
another metal? Now, why are we doing a howitzer? That is very interesting. A howitzer in this position now. Yeah, oh, and the mine is dead, disconnected from the mines. Does he realize? Does Pixnips notice? Oh, and okay, he does not notice. Good game. Good win. Good game. Also, we need to acknowledge that that was hurricane gunners, which led through all the EMPs. That wasn't normal gunners. That was hurricane gunners. So yeah.
Also, I am thoroughly disappointed. The tier 2 armor didn't work.
Yes.
It did not protect.
It was just overshot.
No, it did take the part of the beam,
I did.
but it just wasn't enough. Obviously, I'm joking that the tier 2 tech would have done basically nothing.
Yes.
Also, a unique thing about this tournament is that commander rules are a bit different. Since Armordillo played Armordillo already, he cannot play Armordillo anymore. Because in this tournament, it doesn't matter if you win or lose, you cannot use the same commander twice. Even if you lost with a given commander, you can't use that commander again in the next round.
Yes. Different from usually. Usually if you lose, you can still take it.
Yes, you only lose the ability to use a given commander if you win, but yeah, this is different. And by the way,
that's refreshing.
yeah, I agree. Everything about this tournament is refreshing in general. Pile did an excellent work as a host.
He always does, yes. Once again, Shattered, Gem, and Hanging. With feet, it looks this time. I think those are feet, I can't quite tell. At least the lower one looks like a foot.
Mayhaps. And we are back to the
Maybe.
hanging base reminiscent of desert ruins or stalactites.
Yes.
Appears to be a medium-ranged map. So tier 1 is still in play. I wonder if that expansion in the slightly above the mines, does it have silo spots facing downwards? Probably not, because I see a bit of something.
No, it does not. There's no terrain there, at least. I once again really like the shading. He has done an excellent job with the shading.
another C map.
Yes, we seem to have a type here. Honestly. We absolutely do. I will be right back, by the way. I'm ready, I'm downloaded
Alright.
everything good. Just filling up my water and stuff.
So it appears that your match, Dranistian, is going to be dead last.
Yeah. This time I'm warmed up, so I won't be playing so bad.
And the match begins. Armordillo on the left is playing Firebird and is facing off against Baumstander playing Spook.
Firebird is actually good for rockets, and this map isn't so vertical, so it might be good idea to go for them.
When it comes to Firebirds on maps like this, I feel like pretty much anything would work. Aside from mortars, obviously, but you can pick anything whatsoever and perform well. Baumstander is bowling the door, knocking on the door. See if anyone responds.
Good. For those who don't know, if you damage the door, then it sells for less.
Yeah, damaging the strat decreases its value if you plan to sell it. And that actually applies to anything in the game. If you damage a device or a weapon like that, it also decreases its value.
Yeah.
What have I missed, guys? Just early aggression, sniper, and that's it?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
sniper bullying random things.
Incredible. Oh, and do we snipe before door builds, please? Come on. No, we don't. Of course not. Nope. No aim. Come. Tragic.
A tad too late with that sniper retaliation.
Yes. Baumstander versus Armadillo. It's like a fight over the last snack in the home for seniors. Two fossils of the Forts community. The German Forts community especially.
Interesting analogy.
I mean, Armadillo would definitely agree with that analogy. I think Baumstander kind of as well. As the password is Rentner, which literally means old person. And he made the lobby, so I do believe that there is a...
You probably
sort
shouldn't
of-
disclose the password like that on stream. Not that there's only one game ahead, but...
I mean, there's one game ahead and the password is openly displayed on the tournament chat, so...
I guess, yeah.
But that is true, yes. And I don't think that from the 6 players watching, or is it 7? No, from the 6 players watching right now, maybe one of them speaks German, and... Oh!
I guess.
We do see rockets from left side.
Yeah, actually,
I think
actually
that's a
didn't-
bad decision.
I actually didn't expect
Into
that.
an open EMP, that's a bad decision.
I know we said that
I really don't like that decision.
it was. I know we said it was possible, like the rockets were a possibility, but I honestly didn't expect. Oh, okay.
Oh my
That's-
god.
That
It
is.
penetrates the wood.
That is insane. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, going rockets into an EMP is just not a good decision, honestly.
AP
EMP
sniper on the way. Baumständer seems to not realize that.
But that's not enough for a core kill. And the EMP has
I mean,
already
yeah.
gotten its well.
You lose EMP for free.
Well, yes,
You
of
can
course.
always sell it.
Oh yeah, he's spooked, that's why. Yeah, he should definitely know that. He's spooked. Oh my god, is that a plasma? Exposed? That can get killed by the AP, no?
Yeah, if
He
he
will kill-
misses...
Yeah,
Oh, now he
exactly.
knows.
Now he sees that there's something there. But nah, he can't kill it anymore. Damn. That is still AP sniper ball. Yes, very good. 4 struts isn't enough. 3 struts. Okay, 4 is enough now. Good. EMP into shotgun into damage on plasma. That is the play, I think. That would... And he should know that there's a plasma now there. He should know that, Armadillo, because he killed the EMP and it EMP'd the thing. I guess not. That's difficult to see. Or to guess, I guess. And eco is more promising value, for sure. A shield never regenerates under constant EMP fire, right?
I mean, you can't EMP what is already EMP'd.
Right, but like the shield, look, it can't get up after before the EMP hits again.
Yeah.
I don't think it resumes the warm-up.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It has to restart every time.
Yeah.
But we have fire plasma on the way. Halfway done, or more than halfway done. 3/4.
Armadillo is not prepared for that combo.
Yes, definitely. Oh my god, do you see the top crystal? It's so nicely done that it looks like the top part of the crystal is actually translucent. And you can see the,
It is
the bottom
indeed
part.
translucent.
That is really... And I mean, it's not translucent because I don't think there's a translucent thing. Like a translucent thing in the map editor, but that is really well done geometry.
Yeah, but I mean, it is indeed transparent if you look closely. You can see the clouds moving.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's what I said.
GG.
I mean plasma. Oh, into kill. That is very sad. Ich hasse dich dafür. Rentner on Rentner violence. Yeah, I mean that's just...
I imagine pensioner on pensioner violence. Is that what it means?
Yes, exactly. Pension. Du bist so eklig.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you now.
Right.
Yes, thank you very
Best of
much.
luck.
No. Goodbye, Dranistian. I choose heads team too.
So, if you had to bet your money, who would you bet your money on in this matchup?
Who's the second guy?
Nanuki.
Nanuki. Interesting. I mean, Dranistian, with his, like, Dranistian has a crazy self-ego. Like, I don't know if he sometimes just jokes, but he sometimes just says, oh, he will be an easy match, and then he just fucking dies. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's been so often, especially against Dory Pixar, he's been saying for weeks before the tournament, it's fish is on the menu, and then he dies in round 1. It's like a 2-1 or something. So I don't know. Dranistian is a wild card. He's a really good player, but also also quite greedy sometimes. So
I would say
And
that
Nanuki
the wild card is the best way to describe Dranistian, because he's always cooking up the craziest of strategies, like in terms of meta. And he tends to be very aggressive. I mean, gameplay-wise, he's a chill dude when it comes to attitude.
yes, definitely.
But I'm
Dranistian is
always
very-
telling him that
very
I'm always saying that he constantly it's as if he tries to test the limits of what his overconfidence is going to cause.
That is true.
So this map, to me it looks like someone looked at Catacombs and said, what if Catacombs, but ledge grab?
Indeed. Also, it's a very interesting, disjointed map. I like that.
And I don't think this fits any theme we've seen so far.
I really like the fluorescent kind of look. It looks almost like it's glowing.
The theme, the background looks like they are playing very early in the morning. Just as the sun is just rising a moment ago.
Yes.
And look at the top, it has double crystals. Two Pile avatars.
Yes. I think the maximum we've had so far is 3. I'm not sure. Hey, look up. Okay, here we have 2. Oh, there's 4. 5 in one map. Improvisation 2 has 8 in Improvisation 3. 4, 1, 4, 2. Yeah, I think 8 is going to be the max. Yeah, 8. I mean, that's. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. We shall see.
So we have Nanuki in the left corner playing Architect versus Dranistian playing C.
That is a tough matchup.
Honestly, I think that is the best option against Dranistian, and Nanuki knows that. Dranistian is very likely to play tier 1, and Architect is a solid choice against that.
Yes. That is a terrible, terrible fate for Dranistian now. I guess he saw the bottom expansion and thought 3 to 4 swarms. But against Architects with swarms, that's just depressing, honestly.
For a moment I was thinking that Dranistian might consider doing rockets with C, because that's also an option, but no, he goes for swarm missiles, apparently.
No, yeah, and that might seal his fate again. That is... he himself told me, as his young Padawan, that you definitely lose against Architect with Seep.
Okay, he decided
Almost
to
definitely.
deal some emotional damage.
And once again, no door. The disrespect is crazy. And Nanuki, good player, reliable, building the door, getting the early sniper. Dranistian, however, quick with the cover-up, so unpunished. For the better or for the worst. I hope that both players get stability tech here. I would hate to see them die. By the way, have you seen the bottom expansion on the side already?
Yeah, like a wall. I mean, there's not much purpose connecting there, in my opinion.
No, I mean
Unless-
that's I guess for stability reasons maybe.
Yeah, I mean you could. I guess you could put a very low anti-air in that spot. It might come into
True,
play,
true.
considering, well, swarms. What does he mean, turbine?
Nanuki already realizing his mistake of going turbines and floating 18,000
Yeah,
energy.
yeah, considering there's a double reactor.
Yes.
It's like on ledge grab, you don't need windmills until you actually place the second tech and are starting to build weapons, or you plan to do upgrades.
Exactly. And only 2 swarms for Dranistian, sadly, because of the battery placement here. I think that battery placement is a mistake. It's a mistake. You could have gotten 3 swarms, max, at least. So,
It wasn't there to begin with, was there?
yeah, no, it wasn't. See, Nanuki doesn't have it. Oh, and
Okay,
that's cool.
okay, that's-
cool. What the hell?
That is a critical hit.
Yeah, that's almost GG already. Not over. Never. Yeah. No.
So even if Nanuki survives the next volley, he's going to be playing a single reactor against 2. Wait, maybe... Okay, look, maybe he was just thinking forward with those windows.
Yes.
Now it makes sense. If you know you're going to lose your reactor, then it makes sense to prepare for the future. I don't know if that was to intercept the EMP rocket or was it to open a path for
I
these
think the
swarms?
buzzer was to kill the EMP rocket, yes. Or to shoot it down so it doesn't return the swarms. Because that is what Seep can happen to Seep, I mean. We can also see... Oh no, I don't think there's enough space for the portal. Haha, disgusting snipe.
You mean like above the mines?
Yeah. I don't think there's enough rooms for swarms and portal there.
There might just be barely.
You think? Maybe. Maybe.
Because
Yeah?
stalactites, the space between the ground and the ceiling stalactite space is a 1-3 long, and that's what we have here. So a pixel perfect placement, you could get extra silos in that case, I believe. But that's not what Dranistian opts to go for. He's building mortars instead.
Yes. Which are seen by Nanuki, but promptly probably buzzsawed and then sniped, I would assume, at least. Oh, AP Sniper, finally. And the undoored sniper gets AP Sniper. I mean, what? Incredible decision making by him.
Dranistian already has a warhead. Nanuki has the architect ability fully charged and ready, but there is
To build what?
nothing to use it on because he has no
Actually, a
money.
plasma could work, but he has no metal. So
Yeah,
he
that's the
could
problem.
sell EMP and door, place a plasma, and that would kill Dranistian. The plasma would absolutely kill Dranistian. And GG. Core gets peeled out. GG. Well, Dranistian, how does it feel to be an asshole?
It was viable strategy. What do you mean?
Yes, I know, but